but it legitimately, like, I don't know.
Welcome.
What this company is.
Welcome, everyone, to the Right Wing Dice Squad. Here we are the bulwarks of classical fantasy. We believe here that orcs and half-orcs being overrepresented in the fighting pits and underrepresented in the cleric universities, in the wizard schools, and in the bardic colleges probably has something to do with their innate abilities or lack thereof. Last week, our heroes went to Darkholm. They finished exploring the rest of the mine, found themselves in a little bit of a bother with some basilisks hiding out in the caves. One of our team members found himself petrified. Rockhard Fairy confirmed.
Moritz, I don't want to play with you, bro.
The team collected him, scouted around, decided they were going to leave since the rest of the passage was blocked. Decided they were going to leave since the rest of the passage is blocked. And then, well, they found another group of adventurers, at least one adventurer with some hired hands at the top. Not entirely sure of what his intentions were. They persuaded him to show them exactly what he was so interested in that cave about. What they did find was a ancient dwarvish ruin. Not very many ruins, really. Not very ruined, just an ancient dwarvish tomb of a hero. One of the individuals in the group felt a deep connection to that statue because of the interesting color of the metal there. Baby, you're gonna have to be quiet. I love you. All right.
Hey, Dad, half of that, I just noticed them.
They left with the gnome, headed back out to the top of the mine. You guys have now made it to the top of the mine. You have your statued fairy friend with you, and your new gnomish explorer friend. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna... Whoever's closest to me. Well, no, I'm gonna say to Bjorn, I'm gonna go up to him, I'm like,
As soon as we get rid of one tiny little man, we have to find another.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like, you can't get rid of the little ones.
They're like ants.
I'm pretty attached to him. He's still in my baby Bjorn, right? Or he's in the gut thing still.
Yeah, and the bat wings. Or
I'm pretty
whatever it
bummed.
is. So,
Shit.
should we head to the boats, or should we take a short rest?
I'm fine with heading
I'm
to
a
the
bit
boats.
knackered. I would really like to sit.
Alright.
Should we let the other
we can't
dwarves
rest here.
know?
We can't rest here. This is not the place to rest. It could be. There could be more of those things down there. You said you only cleared 20% of it.
and then I'm
I
gonna,
think we should rest here and let the other dwarfs know.
We
Just
can't rest
give us
here.
A short rest here.
I'm gonna
And
go
we
up to the
should
gnome.
keep that one quiet.
I'm gonna go up to the gnome and I'm gonna say,
If something comes up, it's going to regret coming up. We will kill it. You may not be very specialized in fighting, but some other members in this party can protect you.
You're not gonna protect me. You're gonna. I don't know what you're gonna do, but you're not gonna protect me.
Is it because I am big and
Whatever. If you're staying here, I'm leaving. I'm going to the boats.
Goodbye.
I thought we tied him up.
He was.
I thought we had to.
I thought he was currently, after not being tied up, resting on Echo's
oh yeah,
shoulder.
he was supposed. Yeah, he was supposed to be leading.
can I retie him
Like-
up then? Can I just...
Yeah, so as he tries to get off, you just see Echo just kind of grab him by the scruff of the neck, and is just like holding him out above the ground, like at Echo's shoulder height, and so he's just like dangling there.
Roll
while I hold him.
roll an athletics check for that, for your grapple.
Is
Okay.
Is Ricky?
So he gets advantage on these kinds of rolls, right? For strength
I
rolls.
believe so.
I don't know, man. Look at his sheet.
Yeah, you sent me this level 5 sheet. I don't know if anything changed. Uh, 18, that's better. So that is a 24.
Yeah.
Henry, you robot!
Fights for a little while. Decides he's not going to keep fighting. Just hangs there.
So since we are all resting, I am not really 100% sure who I am parting with, and I have a gut feeling that I'm going to be with you for a while. So how about we go around and start telling each other our stories, and our past. Just a little ice breaking.
Well, maybe you should start as an act of good faith.
Okay. I spent a lot of my time fighting. My entire life. So I have a lot of scars all over my body, as you can see. This one in
I
particular.
can barely hear you, Galen.
You gotta talk. If you're gonna talk so quietly, you gotta be more close. You gotta be closer to the mic.
This one in particular.
And I point to where chest hair should be, but instead of chest hair, there's an imprint of my hand. There's an imprint of a hand. There's an imprint of a hand. And so
Where I got this was the swamps. I can't really remember. I have to hold on.
Yeah.
It was the swamps of Urin, where I was. I was there, partying with a couple of dwarves, trying to find something. I can't really remember. I was mostly there for the killing, but hobgoblins, they have a way with fighting. Not that I was aware of. One, he put his hand on my chest, and he ripped out some skin in a lot of my chest hair. Did not feel very good, so I wiped out his village.
It is a pretty bold tale, but I feel like you may be able to take a class in story structure. You feel like you gave us the middle, but not the beginning or the end.
Well,
I am also a little lost.
I tell you, big fight. But
Like, how many people, though?
how many people? It was a swamp, but it was full of goblins and hobgoblins, so it wasn't very big, but it was big enough to be a bit of
Can you
challenge.
imagine all that confetti river?
Yeah. There was a lot of big-bellied hyenas after that. But I've never really been asked to talk from someone because I've never really been asked of anything except for to kill something. Because I am Tool.
Oh, it totally makes sense because you're terrible at talking.
Very obvious.
I am terrible at talking. I don't really talk much. Unless if it's for information.
I disagree. I'm captivated. Fantastic story. You should tell me.
Alright. Whoever wants to go next can go next.
Well, seeing as we're all sharing our life stories, I am Wilbur Geargrinder. You may never have heard of me, but you will. You will read of me. You will read of me in Explorer's Digest. That's my magazine that I started, where I keep a list of all of the wonderful explorers in all of Regni. I will be the greatest of all time. You'll see. You'll see.
Bye, Nadia.
Wilbur, I have to ask, how do you get the name like Gear Grinder with such a soft fingers?
And why do you say you will be greatest of all time if you're scared of things that come out of cave?
Yeah. Your friend didn't seem to be very afraid of them. Where did that end up? Where did he end up?
Well,
As a rock
as you can see,
in a
he is-
fanny pack.
As you can see, he is
It's
a.
actually not that out of ballpark for him. It's right on point.
As you can
Right.
see, he is minuscule fairy, not trained, and he takes things with much. He doesn't take things with a grain of salt. He takes things with sugar and fructose corn syrup.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And I don't know either.
I'll,
I should stop.
I'll go next. We'll talk about where me and E.C.O came from. They're mountain people, the dwarves, and I was from an elite family, and they want us to, very young age, they built us into these warriors. So, from time I can remember swinging a hammer, I was always swinging the hammer. Problem is that I got too good at it, and so they had to build E.C.O because I kept crushing the faces of my partners in the school. So we have been crushing faces ever since. It gets more complicated, but that's where I came from.
Hold on, I want to restart. Let
You're
my story is not good.
Harland.
Yeah?
Interesting.
How do you know my name?
Everybody who's around with the dwarves knows that name. The royal family. Of course, it's
Well.
nonsense. You're going around with this group. Of course, you're not Harland.
No, yes, of course I'm not. It's best to keep it that way. Also, you're never going to leave our proximity so long as you even think it's a possibility. Okay.
Well, can I restart? I did not tell a good story. I'm not very good at stories, as you can see.
Then why restart?
Because I want
She's
to
got a point.
I want to practice. Because I want to practice, and I find
Then
storytelling.
practice at another time.
Lilith is now eating imaginary popcorn. Good job.
Well, then I guess you can tell your story.
I wasn't going next. I just said practice at
No,
another time.
no. Go next, please. Go next. I insist. No one else is going to go next. I insist. Go next.
I was
Go
put into
next.
slavery at 2,
Go next.
It's a rough
and a
go.
paladin broke me out when I was 8. And then I was raised as a paladin. Short story.
What kind of slavery were you doing?
Did the paladin's water break? I'm not.
No, my mother sold me to slavery because I was more beautiful than her. Not a very nice woman.
What?
Also, she must have been super ugly.
I don't remember. I was so
Oh,
young.
that's
I'm
pretty
just kidding.
funny.
I'm retconning that. It was just an easy jab. I'm sorry.
The slave master was not very nice, and he told all the children to run, but I decided to follow him.
Why would
He saw something in me, and he allowed me to come and raised me as paladin.
What did
Wait,
he
the
see?
slave master was a paladin?
No, the slave master was not the paladin. The paladin is the one who set us free.
Wait, what do you?
Oh.
What did he see inside you? Did he take it out? Are you okay now?
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Gregory and I don't have anything that tragic. Where we're from is like sounds so much better than here. Like one, the lack of confetti. You know, I'm helping, but you guys should work on that. But we met years ago, like hundreds. I don't. Times and issues sometimes, but long time. And it was just so much more fun there. Pranks all day long. Sometimes cake rains from the sky. Sometimes it's horrible things, but most of the time pretty cool.
Can I restart my story now? I told only one fragment.
I was hoping to hear more about confetti, but I feel like the quicker we get this over with, the more I will be able to hear about colorful paper.
Alright. Okay. Wait, what? I don't understand. Wait.
The quicker you go, the better for everyone's consciousness.
Oh, okay. So I was I grew up in the mountains as very isolated tribe of humans, and we are normal. Basically, we were trained, since the mountains are very dangerous. We were trained to kill basically everything in our path. And my family, my father, who was the king of the the tribe in the kingdom, that the small kingdom that I lived in, he put his second eldest, which was me, into a monastery, which either you die or people wish you would die because you can't die anymore. And there is one day where my friend wanted to fight me. I don't really know why, and I can't really remember what happened until he was dead in front of me. And a couple other people were dead, and so they exiled me, and then I became a street fighter. And then I just go around towns now, and I fight and kill people. And I do that mostly until I find a party that I can hang out with.
You're very braggadocious.
I don't know what word means.
I don't expect that you would.
I don't expect for you to get taller, tiny man.
I've always with the short jokes.
I couldn't hear
I
you
mean,
because
it's a pretty low-hanging fruit. Small.
Hey, don't. He can't stick up for himself. Don't say things like that.
I'm just kidding, Mr. Gear Grinder. High five. You can. You're so small.
Hey, don't make fun of him. There's not enough people that come up to his size.
I feel like I'm going to be the bigger man here and walk away.
When you
Or
have
run
an
away in
original
his
joke,
case.
please let me know.
Is this part of your story?
No. No.
Have we even gotten into your story?
The man to marry a horse.
No,
It
that was
great.
the end of my story.
It's hard to tell when it starts or ends. It got to be honest. I'm glad you hit things hard.
Is everyone rested now?
We'll say that was 30 minutes to an hour of you guys BSing.
Yeah, I actually feel more drained.
I'm liking this.
I tend not to listen to women because they tend
We
to
really
have
should
nothing
fix
important to say.
Greg. He's not. He's not talking back, and it's starting to bother me.
What if we break him? Like we
What if inside he is in there, but outside is stone? Tiny man, do you know anything about Stone Man?
Trying to remember the name of this real quick.
Tiny man. Tiny man, if you don't talk, I am going to use your skull and use it for bread. Take all
Let's
of your
get to the
organs.
boat
Use this
so
as
that we can get
jelly.
back to the
Right
town.
now. Who's holding Reverie right now? You are, Mom?
Echo is.
I am. Echo's holding Reverie.
Yeah, I thought
Hi,
Echo
Echo.
was.
So you
I
just
thought he had
see
him in this.
Will a step in front of him, and with Armatools, or however you say that one, what is it?
That one.
Thaumaturgy?
Yeah, whatever.
Thaumaturgy?
Just
That
let it
clear
go.
thing that I use it, and you hear a booming voice, green tile out of mouth. It's like, "Do not break him." And then I make my eyes flash red.
Nice. It was
Shall we
just...
go to the boat so we can get back to the town?
Well, we have to...
I love that idea.
We have to figure out what's wrong with Tiny Wingman.
That's why we're going back to the town to get him fixed.
I don't feel like our stories are going to be able to figure that out for him, so definitely to the town, I say.
Alright, alright.
So you guys begin walking down the path that you had first come up. It's very similar. It's the same path that you guys came up. You know the path pretty well. It's pretty easy shot from here. Get down to the fork in the road. Continue to follow it down the dirt path. Whoa, that was loud.
That was not fun.
Continue following the dirt path down. Eventually get to the river. The sun has crested. You've maybe got another hour of light, but no more sunlight. Make it to the boats. There are 3 dwarves waiting for you there in another boat. Took you all long enough.
Yeah, we had run into a rocky issue. I point towards Reverie.
That was funny joke you made. It's fun.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, did anyone else hear that buzzing in the background?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't hear it.
I think it's Caitlin.
It's on our side then. All right, hang on.
I hear my tinnitus, so
I just
probably
assumed
goes
my
right along with
speaker
it.
was fucking up, but yeah, you're hearing it too.
It's the same buzzing I always hear. If
Right.
there's buzzing.
Hang on. Hang on.
It's like a low buzz.
Oh, I hear it now. I hear it
Right.
now.
I don't.
I hear it now. That's not
See,
fun.
the downside of amazing headphones is that you can hear the shitty things really well too.
I mean, it's just on speakerphone. Like,
Oh, I know what's happening.
not great headphones.
Hang on. Go ahead, try.
Now his mic isn't working.
I know. It should be working.
He might be muted. Somebody's muted.
I think it was me.
Test. Test. Hang on, buddy.
I mean, on the plus side, the buzzing's gone, so.
Music's louder.
Hello. Hello. I can hear me now.
Yep, that's
You
good.
do weird. Yeah, you can hear me. I can't hear you either.
The buzzing. Oh man, I'm loud. The buzzing is coming from the electrical signal over there somewhere. So we need to remove that cable off the power cables.
Oh shit. Tucker Carlson is interviewing Andrew Tate.
Breathe air! Breathe air! Breathe air! You don't need a vape!
Hello. One of these days I'm gonna have.
Yep.
We can
You're
hear
good.
you.
One of these days I'm gonna have a Andrew Tate voice.
Buzzing's gone, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Kalen's significantly quieter though.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Don't put your face right on the mic.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna do an Andrew Tate voice character.
All right. Buzzing's fixed, right? Okay.
Yeah, nuke the music or drop it significantly because his voice is really quiet.
I could just talk louder.
Just
I could put it near me.
I've got to get Bubby real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello?
I can hear you. It's just light.
Oh, okay. Alright.
okay. Where were we at?
The boat.
Just got to the boats.
All right. You're at the boats. The dwarves are there. What are you guys doing?
Will
Heading
I
back
made
to
a
town.
shitty joke about Ricky.
and I
A
laughed.
reverie.
And I laughed.
Which is weird because he was stoned the first time you guys met the dwarves, but carry on.
That is true.
Wow, that is true. I didn't even think about that.
Well, the dwarves knew. That's why they were very confused.
Yeah, well, we need to go now, please.
Reverie, sorry, not Reverie, Echo looks at the gnome and says, you know where to get our friend fixed. Where is that?
Get me to town and I'll tell you. I don't exactly trust people who would threaten me, trip me, frighten me.
I did not trip you, you fell.
I'll tell you when we get to town.
Make fun of me because.
So I don't know how far it is, but when we get close to town, just to get this out of the way, Echo is going to be waiting for the gnome to try to run away and grab him if he does.
Okay. So you're just sitting right next to the gnome on the boat?
Correct.
Who's rowing?
I'll row.
I will also row.
Okay. So the two of you rowing, Echo not rowing. The dwarves rowing themselves. I need a constitution check from Bjorn and from Caesar.
$14.
13.
So you guys row. You end up rowing for about an hour. The sun is down now. The dwarves... Man, my mic is coming in really hot. The dwarves are taken off ahead of you guys. You have a much heavier boat, much
I'll
Ma-
start helping her out.
many more people. You get for about an hour, and both of you are just absolutely exhausted. Both of you take an exhaustion point.
We're going downstream this time, right?
You are.
Can you
Okay.
hear me?
And a 14 doesn't. Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I did, but this is after an hour when you said you would
Okay.
start helping them. They're still exhausted because they didn't make their Constitution saves.
Okay.
I don't know why, but water is not very fun.
I don't know how to add a point of exhaustion.
It's in your conditions, I believe. Yes. So Richard, click on conditions, and at the very bottom you see exhaustion. Right below your hit points, that's where it says conditions. It says add active
Got it.
conditions. You click on that. Yep.
Thank you.
And 1 point of exhaustion gives you. Sort of thing.
It's all right, we'll get to that.
Disadvantage on ability check.
So, both of you now very tired. You've probably got another 3 hours of rowing.
Brother, do you need to switch?
Yeah, I think they'd be good. Thank you.
Maybe we should pull the boat over towards the side in case it starts to capsize while I move, since I am very heavy.
That's probably good thinking.
Is there not oars near where we can just pick up?
Yeah, you guys can.
Actually, do we have to move to get oars, or can I row from where I'm sitting?
You cannot row from where you're sitting because you're sitting next to the gnome, and you are big enough to row 2 different areas.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I can.
Wait, how many? I forget. How many? There's 4 total oars?
Yes.
Okay. Never mind. I'll just. We'll just arrange it so I'll go sit next to Lilith, and we'll both row a single one at lighter speed.
I'm back. I can help row. I just had to change Colton.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So now we've got Lilith and Hilda rowing, and then me. As I'm going back, I whisper to Bjorn, "Make sure you watch the gnome so that he doesn't try to get away."
Yep, I got you. Thank you.
I can do that job if you're going to row with Lilith.
I don't think you heard because he was whispering.
Yeah, I didn't hear what he said.
Hilda and Lilith are rowing, and then I'm in the back, or Echo's in the back rowing.
Why
as well.
don't you, you there? Why don't you switch with Lilith? She is looking a little knackered.
Okay, I can do that. Here you go.
What is she? What's Lilith? What are you?
She's an elf.
Oh, okay.
I'm an Eladrian elf.
Here you go.
All right. I need, from Echo, you're the one doing most of this. I need a good athletics check from you, please.
Oh, that is a good one. It is a 25.
Yeah. Everybody else basically stops rowing because the speed and efficiency at which you get into a groove, nobody else can keep time or even try to keep up, and it's basically pointless. Them sticking the oars in the water is just causing more issues than just sitting there. So you guys begin to, with your robot-powered rowboat, down the stream, and it doesn't take long. It is very dark now when you guys roll up to the riverside docks. But you do. You get there. And when you get there, the gnomes...
Finally. Civilization.
Hey,
The great
Wilbur,
explorer
see,
legend.
do you have a home here, or would you like to come stay at the inn? It's on the me.
Yes.
On you, you say?
Yes, we could share a room and we can talk about
Oh.
the future before we sleep.
Sure.
Well,
don't
it's also
really-
free, Wilbur.
He's never shared the room with anyone in his life.
I get the big
Bjorn.
bunk.
You see, it's hard.
Okay.
Before
You can hit the
before-
big bug.
before we go to the inn, we should find where we get our friend, not hard.
I like that. I have that plan. We do need to fix him.
Yes, I don't.
He has been solid for longer than 4 hours.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I was closing my eyes in preparation. I knew somebody was gonna do it.
It's kind of strange how hard he's
Mr. Gnome, how do we fix him?
I don't know. I would have told you before if I'd known. But I do know.
But who would you think I should go to?
I think. This is kind of a weird, woodsy thing. It's probably gonna be Respron General.
You know where this Respron General is?
I mean, maybe. Sometimes he comes into town.
At this hour, do you think we'll be able to find him?
You said you could get him. You said you could get him unhard, but now you say it's maybe.
I never said such a thing.
Yes, you did.
He
Don't
didn't
put
actually say
words
that,
in my
I'm pretty
mouth.
sure.
Can you take us where you think this Respron General might be?
At this hour, who knows where he could be? I don't know. He's the local
Preston
archaeologist.
finds him
Who
first
knows?
thing in the
Maybe he's out and about. I like to go to him for tips sometimes. But anyway, I'm gonna go sleep. You said there was a room, correct, that you were paying for?
Yes, we're going to go there right now. And I'd like to go to the inn.
Where
I'm also waving the dwarves on.
When I go
Echo
to,
is looking for a guard. Are there any guards around?
Sure.
He marches. Wait, does he have River in the sack or does Hilda?
He does.
Echo does.
Okay. Excuse me.
I go with
There.
Echo.
Sir, guard.
Oi, what do you want?
Do you know where I might find Respirin?
Respirin.
The
He is
archaeologist.
in town archaeologist.
Respirin General.
Respon General. Yeah.
Yes.
Sure, that.
Yeah, he's out and about. He's got a little cabin, edge of town. He might be there. Dunno.
In that direction.
West.
What time is it right now, Adam?
It's late. It probably 11 o'clock at night.
We should probably go to sleep and then see him first thing in the morning, because I would be alarmed if people showed up when I was sleeping.
I would
Oh, right. I keep forgetting. You have to sleep.
Are you okay? Because you've known me since, like, before I could remember things.
Wait, you're not. Wait, did you come with us? You said you went to the inn.
I didn't realize we had started leaving yet.
No, I don't think we did. I think we're all together.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just Hilda and Lilith. I didn't know that Boron was there too.
yeah, everyone's here.
It's just a silly joke, it is.
Okay. Alright, yeah. Go to the inn.
While we walk to the inn, I say,
Oh, comrade.
Can you speak a little louder, please?
Talk into the mic. Stop
No,
looking down
I'm
at.
talking to Bjorn, and I say,
Comrade, what kind of inn is this? Have you already prepared an inn for us?
I
Eh,
knew that's. And I confidently walk off.
"Oh no, I'm talking to Bjorn right now."
I heard it, and I did that, and I still walked off.
I don't know what you said, though.
I said, "Do we have a inn?"
Not you, Danielle.
I said, I know they have beds, and I turned around and just started walking towards the inn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow her and be like,
I'm going.
hey, it's
Ew.
got the place to sleep. It's
No,
what-
no. I'm
I
saying,
am-
if you don't have an inn, or like, if you don't have an inn already planned for us, maybe could we go to a more squalid inn? Or
Perception.
More what?
Squalid.
No, it's okay. We're going to sleep. I have to pay for lots of people, and it's cheap, and we sleep, and I am no longer exhausted. Please, just come on.
Okay.
Brother, are we going to the inn where the foreman was?
I think that's the only one we know.
That's the end we're
Maybe.
going to.
Maybe if we see him there, he will give us the money we are owed for clearing the mine.
That would be amazing. I'll tell you what, Echo. You should take care of those things, because I am no condition to talk to anyone at the moment. I cannot feel my arms.
Are you usually in condition to talk to people? They seem to not like it a lot.
Ugh, boy, I feel like you got the virus of some sort, but you don't seem like the old Echo.
So when we get to the inn, do we see the foreman?
You do get to the Drunken Griffin Inn Tavern. The Drunken Griffin Tavern is where you guys are at, and where you had met the foreman. You do not see him here. It's 11 o'clock at night.
Okay. So Echo
There's a
goes
few
up to the
rowdy.
bartender.
Yeah, there's a few rowdy dwarves left in the tavern area. But yep, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the bar.
Excuse me, bartender. When, and I don't have the guy's name written down because I wasn't there when you guys made the deal, but when the foreman of the mine gets in, can you tell him that we have cleared it?
Can't we just tell him tomorrow?
He might
You
be
can't
here
tell him.
tomorrow.
I'm good.
A message.
Might be here tomorrow. Might not be. If he's not here, what do you want me to do? Wait until he is here?
If he is not here by the time we come downstairs, we will go look for him, just in case he gets here before we come down.
Make sure you get down early so you don't miss him. I don't know what to tell you. What are you looking for? You want a tip? What is this?
Room. We need rooms for the night.
How many? All right, and it's going to cost you guys 3 gold for all the rooms.
Remember,
Uh,
you promised me.
If you want to say it.
You promised me that I got the big bed.
Yeah, Wilbur, I remember. You get the big bed.
Everybody has
I
memory
know,
issues around
buddy.
here, it seems. So
What did you just say?
I do not have memory issues.
oh no.
History's variable, and then I'm just gonna kind of spin away.
I forgot what Wilbur said.
Who's Wilbur?
Echo. So Echo goes to Echo. Lilith, do you want to sleep with your stone friend?
Yes, thank you. Then I'm gonna. We have the rooms.
We have the room. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna go.
I got 2 different notebooks going on. I'm trying to keep track of my gold here.
My notebook is a disorganized mess.
Yeah, it's too much.
Arrows
Inventory.
pointing at things.
I never put my gold in my inventory,
have
so I'm
my
gonna
notebook
put
on my
-3, and I'll find it and figure it out. -3 gold. All right. Laying down in the room, I would just like to talk to Wilbur.
Yeah, he's inspecting the bed currently.
Before.
It's all right, I guess.
So I look out the window to see what the skies look like, Adam.
Cloudy. Very
I can't
cloudy.
see a moon or anything.
See a star here or there. You can't even tell where the moon is. It's so cloudy.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say some prayers and to my moon god and lay down.
You got it?
Before I go to bed, I'm gonna ask for the bartender. Could I have 2 of your strongest drinks, please?
You're a big lad. You can handle him.
Oh, he gives me the drinks?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna just down the tin and I'm gonna go upstairs.
All right, you get it. Anything else you guys are doing? You're talking to Wilbur.
Hey Adam, just double checking. You cannot long rest while petrified, correct?
I don't think you can do anything while petrified.
Okay, so I don't change my sheet at all after sleep. That's what I just want to make sure that. That's
Yeah,
what I thought.
I don't think so.
Except stay hard.
No, that's not true. You can keep papers from blowing away. You can hold books up.
You're
on the
talking.
end of a shelf.
You're talking to Wilbur now.
You can be doorstopper.
Hey, so Wilbur, of course, I'm not Harland. I was just sort of bragging myself up to make myself look more powerful. If I'm being honest with you, it's a bit of a shameful tactic, but sometimes it works, you know?
Roll a deception check.
Hey.
With disadvantage.
Oh, fuck.
That's a bad word.
Deception. Oh, these are both bad.
I actually don't know what room
That's
Echo's
not
in.
bad. Oh, shit, those are both really good, actually. Okay, so 15. Alright, I don't know why it keeps rolling. 15. Stop rolling. Dude, it just keeps going. I have to refresh my page. It's like just dice after dice.
Oh, it keeps rolling.
Oh, of course you're not. Like, I get it. I mean, not that I would ever do that. I would never talk myself up, but I understand the compulsion that some people have, and I need you to roll an insight check.
Couldn't size himself up.
Ooh, that's good. Natural 20 plus 4.
He doesn't believe you.
He thinks I'm Holland. Okay, truth be told, you know who I am. And I know you're a little rat-nosed weasel that's going to try and get me incarcerated for some small amount of gold. And I'm gonna cast the echo right next to him.
Huh?
I need you to realize that I can talk with the dead. I can teleport through them. In alternate universes, they are called these echoes. I can speak with them. Do you really think the legendary Holland can't find you if I find out you can't keep your mouth shut?
So this is a threat? Are you threatening me?
It's beyond the threat. Do you believe the stories of my conquest? Do you believe that you, an insignificant gnome with a slick silver tongue, could ever best Holland?
Insight check or intimidation check.
17.
Look, you're obviously very powerful. I have no interest in selling you out for anything. I don't know why you're so worried about that. I've never done anything wrong to you, never anything bad. I don't know why you're acting like this to me.
I feel like if there is such a thing in this universe as gas, you would be lighting it. Anyway, what I'm saying to you is we will help you into the future with these monuments. You can even have the glory of the discovery of these ancient monuments. We will use your knowledge in the future, but if you go spilling that fucking tongue, I will make sure your ancestors feel the pain that I strike upon you.
There's no need. There's no need for that.
Good.
I'm going to bed now. In this incredibly mediocre bed. With a worse pillow.
And I lay down.
Thank you so much for paying for this room that's very mediocre.
I love this guy.
You're a cute little man.
What are you gonna call him, man?
Anything else you guys want to do before signing off for bed?
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Morning comes. about 7 o'clock in the morning. All of you are awake. A few of you were awake earlier than that. What are you doing?
I'm heading downstairs.
Downstairs you go. The crew, about 7 o'clock in the morning, the mining crews and the foreman crews are already making their way out of the bar, or out of the tavern area, have had their breakfast, and most of them are shuffling out, getting to whatever day jobs they've got to do.
Is the foreman heading out?
Foreman has not head out yet. He's there.
I'm going to go to the bar.
I'd like to go up to the foreman.
I'm assuming Echo's there too, since he doesn't sleep. He just has that, like, active rest thing.
Yep. He was awake earlier, yes. He's down there. Yep. So Hilda's heading up to the foreman. I mean, all of you are there if you would like to be.
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, so I assume we're all heading to the foreman?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright, it's you lot. What do you want?
We cleared your...
Gold!
Oh, you guys see when Lilith comes downstairs today, her skin is burnt orange with yellow hues, and she has brown and yellow hair.
Autumn.
So you cleared Darkholm, have ya?
Yep,
We have.
looking good.
Did you find my missing miners?
We did.
We did. They are still statues.
Aye. And what turned them into statues?
Giant snakes? And I look back for confirmation. Is that what you would call it?
I think they're more like, they had legs, so they're like lizard thingies.
Giant creatures. With magic. Yeah. And then I have Reverie with me, so I'm going to point in. I was like, they did this to him. I watched him do it. So, like, for sure it was them.
Seems to be a bit of an improvement on your companion.
You've never met him.
Of course he did. You were there bugging the shit out of him. You were there tapping him and bugging the shit out of him. You were tapping him and bugging the shit out of him.
You came in after your flight.
And the DM, apparently, at the same time.
I thought he was gone the whole time.
No, you came in later.
Yeah, I see what you mean there. He can be a little strange, but it's a strange place they come from, you know. But yes, it was giant lizards that are turning your men into stone. We managed to kill 2 of them, and we brought back some of their guts.
Don't forget the bats. There was those giant bats. I don't think they were people stone though.
There are these bats. Echo, show them the bat wing. You wouldn't believe the size of these bats.
But they are all gone.
Echo points at Reverie because they made the sling into the Reverie holder.
This whole thing's a wing.
That's one wing. The little baby Bjorn thing there, that's a wing.
That's
One
quite.
bat.
That's quite impressive. Well
Yeah,
done
see,
then.
They
he
had
believes us, Echo. They didn't believe us before, but he believes us now.
They had big teeth. They were just enormous.
Oh yeah, look at these teeth.
Alright, so I expect you'll be wanting your reward then.
Yes.
That's true, yes.
What did we agree on? Was it 15 gold apiece?
No.
It was 1,500 total.
That doesn't sound right.
That's absolutely what it was.
Oh, my bad. 1,150. I was trying to say the right one. I just glanced over at my paper.
1150 was it?
Yep.
Seeing as you're a man down, maybe we can reduce that a bit? Maybe?
No.
That is not the deal.
He's about to be resurrected.
Aye, alright.
Unfortunately.
No problem. Give me a moment. I'll be right back with your gold.
He downs whatever he was drinking, goes to his room. Comes back with a bag, hands it to you, Hilda, as you're the one that approached him first.
I suppose that'll be all then.
Well, maybe not. What
You know
if I
what?
told you we... Go ahead, Danny.
Respond, General. Aye. He's an elf lad, I believe. He's the local archaeologist. He's always on about finding this or finding that.
Where would I find him if I needed to speak with him?
West edge of town, he's got a bit of a hut cabin thing. You can tell it's his because it's the only thing around here that looks elvish.
Oh, that's easy. Thank you.
How much gold would you part with if we were able to unstonify your friends?
You've told me you cleared the cavern, yeah?
Yep.
That's true.
You're carrying around the stone statue of your own friend, yeah?
That's true.
I think we'll take our chances ourselves, thank you.
Well, and when I come to you with an unstonified fairy, friend of ours, and you meet statues of your old friends, maybe you want them to be unstatued. How much gold would that be worth to you?
Sounds to me like you're going over to Respond General to see if he knows anything about this.
Yep.
It's true.
I'll be sending my own men over there to do business in person, so I don't need a middleman. Thank you.
Well, we're going to need some ingredients and good luck. We're the only ones to have then.
So, Echo like leans down into Bjorn's ear and puts his hand on his shoulder, like drawing him close to whisper, "Brother, did we ask him about the hammer and the armor that we found, the statue?"
I don't think this one is worth trusting if he doesn't trust us right now. Maybe later in the game.
I have a question for you. You said that we could maybe get some things made from you if we were to clear the mines also, but of course not plate mail because that has to be specially made.
Aye.
Could you make some maybe daggers made of silver for each of us?
You want silver daggers? You're going after werewolves, are you?
We have run into them, yes.
You're serious?
Yes.
Alright.
I do not need a silver dagger. I have this. And he holds up his great sword.
It's a mighty impressive blade there. I don't suppose you want to part with it.
No, it has served me well so far. But thank you for noticing. And he puts it back in his sheath.
Instead of a silver dagger, do you have something that could...
Can't hear
Kelly, you
it
gotta
all,
speak up a little
Caitlin.
bit, man.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I hear you at all.
talk into the mic.
Instead of having
Can you point the mic at your face? I don't know what to tell you.
I'm doing that!
You're looking down in front of the mic, talking like this.
Well, because everyone's face is there.
Instead of
Bro, I
having
can't. Yep.
a silver dagger, is there something that could cover my fist? That I could... Because I'm not much good at stabbing, I'm better at punching. If you understand.
Lilith has started heading to the west edge of the village.
I'm talking to Hilda, because she's asked for
Oh.
silver.
Okay.
I guess if he needs something for his fist, if you can do that. Lilith, if you wait, we'll come with you.
Yeah, I'm going with
Is this the same town that said I'm probably gonna be the only winner
Hilda.
for fights?
Kaldor Ironforge. He works at the foundry in the center of town. Speak with him. Tell him
What's
I've
his
sent
name?
you. Kaldor Ironforge.
Kaldor Ironforge.
Speak with him. Tell him that you're getting a friend's discount. And I said so.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Best of luck to you. Good luck with your friend.
Thank you. I have a feeling we will see you in the future.
I hope not. If you're gonna get that one unstoned.
hell? Oh, I see what you're saying. We'll try and leave him outside.
So
You see the statue of Reverie just start vibrating and no, I'm just kidding.
So I head with Lilith to go to the west to the little place.
Wait. Hey, we should get these weapons crafting started. Takes a long time.
I will
Alright.
meet you there, and I'm gonna go now.
Lilith, it might not be safe to go out on your own. Let's just stop by this place and go.
I'll be fine, and I am going.
Okay.
I'm going with Lilith.
All right.
I love
Okay.
these characters so much.
All right, Bajorn, let's go get these weapons started.
Why can no one say this name? It's not just you, it's everyone.
Yeah, it's good
This is
with
like
me,
the-
Hilda.
It's like the fourth time that Reverie and Lilith had just wandered off, just completely oblivious.
Party splits up again. Caesar and Lilith are gone, and here we go. So we go to the place where we can speak to Caldor Iron Forge.
Echo's gonna follow his brother.
Yep. You guys go back into the foundry. Open the door, go inside. There is a little office, essentially, off to the side, but inside the forge you just see, again, these massive cauldrons. Lots of heat going around, lots of, oh, the word escapes me. Lots of crucibles, just huge crucibles, smelting all sorts of different things. You hear just hammers going constantly, flames. You hear the air being blown on the flames to heat the metal up.
Fellows,
Yes, that's the one.
It smells like home. I don't like it.
Oh yeah! What are y'all doing here?
Hilda, you have better words, please.
sorry, real quick, Kelvin, did you
we're
pass out the
looking-
money, or are you still carrying a big giant sack of gold?
It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah.
officially stated. So I feel like she's got a big sack of gold.
Yep,
Did you
and
pass
nobody's
the
asked
gold
for it.
out, Lilith?
That's okay.
Oh,
that's
I
okay.
added it to mine, but oh well. I guess I just assumed it was passed out.
Nope. He handed you a big sack of
Steffi,
gold.
he handed it to you. I did say Hilda, because you were the one that was talking to him.
If you, is that what you intended to do when we're together? Just say you do that.
Okay, I passed it out. Sorry, I should have said it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he comes pointing to you guys. Hey lot, what are you doing in here? I can
The
tell.
foreman sent us here to get a friend's discount.
Who's
on
the
some-
what foreman?
Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't write this down either.
He's the one. We're bad with names. We were mentally damaged as children, but he sent us into the mines to help you and your lot with the stoned dwarves, and we killed the people that stoned them.
What mines?
The ones with the stoned dwarves.
What you on about?
You don't know about the stoned
Eric's
dwarves.
Get out of Get out of the foundry! Get out! Yeah, coming in here trying to rob me?
The Darkholm mines.
Oh, the
But you
Darkholm
missed the nod
mines.
now.
The Darkholms. And who's sending you over for our friend's discount?
Dr.
Where did you
Crown
put it?
is probably not that guy.
Spit it out.
I'm
But you
looking,
missed the
guys.
nod now. Don't you?
No, still
I just
not.
have to find Charles's notes. And I gotta go get Bubby.
It rhymes with Bone Gorge.
Stoneforge.
Aye.
Eric. There we go.
Stoneforge sent you over. Alright. Alright.
Thank you, Bajorn. Now I'm writing this down.
Bjorn! Is that your name? Bjorn! Bjorn! Alright, Bjorn, come over here. Let's get your friend's discount. What can I get for you?
I feel like the years of physical torture and punishment I experienced as a child didn't scare me as much as you making fun of the mispronunciation of my name.
So sorry.
Hill dwarves are so sensitive.
Mountain. Mountain dwarf.
Right there. Okay. I need a mole about this size, tipped with silver, please. Hilda, what do you want?
I'd like a silver dagger, please.
Just a dagger? Why not something more?
I will take.
What do you like to swing?
I would take a silver warhammer.
Ooh, the silver warhammer, a silver maul, and what was this guy's name? Iron something?
Calder iron.
This guy's
I've
name
got to
is
get
Calder.
Bubby, sir. Yeah, I've got to get Bubby. Sorry, I'll be right back. And I'm not sure what Lilith would like, but
Well, it's fine. I thought you said you were just getting daggers.
no, it's whatever anybody wanted.
Well, she doesn't know that. She's not there.
Okay.
Culver. Excuse me, what was your name, sir? Master Forger.
Oh, I'm not a master forger. Just run the place. Yeah.
Oh.
Caldor Ironforge.
With a surname like that, are you sure you're capable of
No, Bubby.
crafting
Oh.
silver weapons?
No, Bubby.
Clearly, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what they're doing with the dwarves around where you are, but I'm not making the weapon out of silver. You nincompoop. I'm putting silver on it. You can't make a weapon out of silver. It'd be brittle and trash. What are you gonna make a weapon out of gold next? So it'll fall apart as soon as it hits armor and bend in 13 different ways? No.
Look, I swing the weapons. I don't know what they're made out of. I just know I need some silver in it. Okay, so we're looking for a silver warhammer and a silver maul. I would like to add the prefix of war maul because it sounds way cooler.
All right.
And
let me.
can you make something that would fit on someone's hand to punch with?
Oh yeah, we got the monk, but he's got these fast hands. Punches real hard, but
Like iron knuckles or something like that.
yeah.
Yes, that would be perfect with silver in them.
All right. So I'm just gonna run the costs for you guys here. So you've got a maul. You've got a warhammer. You want to get a dagger, right? Just one dagger?
Mm-hmm. Two. So, Reverie has one and Lilith. I'm just gonna give him daggers.
Okay. Okay, so that's 2 more.
Break them up, separate bills, please.
Gotcha. All right, so for the 2 daggers, with the friends discount, it's 120 gold.
Fuck, we only had like 30 gold earlier after we paid the dwarves, right?
Steffi's walking out with a giant bag of gold.
No. Well, I don't know if she is or not. I thought that was like retcon.
It's a 140. 140 for the Warhammer and the Maul.
So how about for the war maul? Just the war maul.
They're
70.
70 apiece.
70 apiece. Okay.
So 60 and 60 for the daggers, 70 and 70, and then for the iron, the
Brass knuckles.
mm-hmm.
That is going to be 62.
62. 120, 140, 62.
All right. Once I get your gold in hand, we'll get working. It'll be about an hour or two. The weapons are made, but I'll get them silvered up for you so that you can deal right proper.
Could I have my 230 gold, please?
Give it to him.
230.
1150.
It's 200 gold.
It's 200.
It's 200. Echo
Oh,
got
okay.
150.
Okay, so I will subtract 30 there. I don't suppose you guys can craft the half plate armor here, or you have any for sale?
I could get you some half plate. Anything special you want on it? You want it made out of silver?
No, I don't want to shine too much. How much would it cost me?
The friend's discount only goes so far on that, but I can get you one for 650 gold.
Jeez Louise.
Do you have any friends in the Darkholm mines?
No,
Been turned to stone.
no.
No, I don't suppose you have me in the friends. Yeah, okay. I will pay for the Warhammer, and I don't need these to be crafted, but I have this set of javelins. I wonder, could you silver up the tips of these? Maybe of like 3 of them?
That's an expensive job for something that's so disposable. You sure?
It depends on the cost. It could be helpful in the future.
Just the tips there, huh?
It's just a tip.
Are you sure? Are you not lying?
No,
You're not
it
gonna go.
usually goes straight through, actually.
Yeah, right.
It's how I get into the bedroom.
Don't know what you're talking about, but that's 100 gold to do that.
It's only 70 gold. Okay, never mind. I'll do the. I'll just do the war maul. Thank you so much. You are an incredible host. I got to
I
tell
give
you.
him the 192 for the other stuff.
All right. So you've got your 2 daggers and your iron fist, right?
Plus my Warhammer.
That was
Because
not.
Richie,
That was not
because
190.
Richie- yeah, because Richard paid for his already.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I just did it separately just to keep things.
He did
60
his separately.
How much
60,
did-
60, 70, and 62.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. That's 252 for you, Steffi. You're missing that $62 for the iron plate, for the iron fist.
I got it. 60, 60, 70, and 62.
Yeah, it's
Because
252
Richard
total
did.
for you.
No. Because it was
That is how math-
262.
You've got
was
you've got
That is how
two,
math
62
works, yeah.
two daggers, a warhammer,
Which were 60, 60, 60. That's 120.
warhammer.
Plus 70.
Yep,
It's
warhammer
190.
plus
And then 62.
252.
It's 252.
Okay. 252. I give it to you.
All right. All right. So he gets
I
working.
guess I did that wrong. Sorry.
It's okay.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna follow them.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh man.
I'm gonna follow Hilda. Echo.
We're gonna get over to Garrett and Lilith. You guys are headed out towards the Elvish cottage on the edge of town. Easy enough, just as the foreman had told you. It is there. It's the only Elvish thing right on the edge of the western side of town. Easy enough to walk up to.
I want to. Does it appear like anyone's there? Does the house look like occupied, or what am I seeing when I'm walking up to this house?
It does look occupied. There's some smoke coming out of the chimney.
I'm gonna.
Looks pretty inviting.
Cool. I'm gonna walk up and knock on the door.
Guy comes to the front. Yes, dear. How may I help you? So
Are you-
lovely to see somebody of
Wait.
your color in this area. What a lovely morning you
When
must be
blush
having.
turns into like yellow on her cheeks, that's what a blush looks like on the orange. I'm just like, no one ever compliments my color, and I look accusingly at Kaylin. And I'm gonna look back, and it's like, are you Respon General?
At your service. What can I help you with, dear?
Perfect. So, I have a friend, and I'm gonna point at him in there, and he's stoned. And I think the stomach, I know it's a lot, but the stomach had some fluid that kind of turned him back, and I think you might be able to do something with it. And I was told you might be able to help.
Of course, dear. Come inside. It seems that your friend had a run-in with a basilisk, is it?
Here.
Yes.
What's going on? He's so good.
I gotta
It's
mute
good,
him.
but-
All right. He's muted.
Quality time to schnitzel.
Good. I hope you wouldn't
no,
be bringing a live basilisk in here. Thank you for that. Yes, I will say the process for making these potions is typically quite long, about 8 hours, but you're in a little bit of luck since I have 2 of them on hand.
Do you?
I do.
What's the word I'm looking for? Serendipity? Serendipitous? I'm saying
What's
this out loud.
serendipity?
Doesn't
Yes.
matter.
Indeed.
How fortuitous.
Fortuitous indeed. Certainly. Now, I don't suppose you'd be needing those stomachs or the rest of whatever you've gotten from the basilisk after you've helped your friend, correct?
If you can make him back to his cheerful self, then you can have both of those stomachs.
Lovely. Well, may I inspect the stomachs, please?
Of course. And I'm gonna take Reverie out and kind of just hold him with one hand by like the top of his wing because he's pretty gross, and then hand that to him.
Actually, I looked up Petrified. He weighs 10 times as much as normal. So you're holding like 400 pounds in one arm right there.
There's no way. There's no way he's 100
There's
pounds.
no way you weigh that much.
10 times as much. So if he weighs 30 pounds, he weighs 300.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. I looked it up. I'm just curious.
So with
So-
2 hands, I like lower it onto the ground. Or how about this? But when I pull it out and I hold it, I do prestidigitation and I make it clean.
Lovely. Marvelous. Very intact. Killed within a day or so, yes?
Yeah, we got him just last night.
I will 100% trade you these 2 stomachs for a potion. Absolutely. I will do that trade today. This moment. This instant.
Marvelous. And I do this and make confetti come out. I was like, what a good day.
Indeed. Young Eladrin, it is so lovely to see you with such a wonderful color. Here. And he goes and grabs a potion from behind his counter, brings it over to you. Pour this on top of him.
All right. And then I'm going to, I guess we're inside now.
Yes.
I wouldn't care. I'm just gonna pour it on him immediately, where he's on the ground.
You got it.
So I'm imagining this happens slowly.
I'm about to find out.
Is it like? Oh, I hope it happens slowly.
I'll let you know.
And Caesar, you are there.
Yeah, I'm just very like confused about I'm just like looking at weird stuff, like fidgeting with whatever like elvish things he has, like looking at it and like trying to like tap on stuff.
What is this?
Awesome. Now, dear, you only need a little bit from this one potion. Since you only have the one statued friend, I suggest you hang on to that other part of this and use it another time when maybe you need some thicker skin.
I like the way you think. Good advice. And I'm gonna pour just a little bit.
Right? It does. It's pretty slow at first,
All right, sweet.
but
So,
it's
like, as the-
it's a total of about 6 seconds, because it would.
Oh man.
It,
I
the
feel like
reason
I'm
I have to
slower.
do this, is because if it happens again, I'm not gonna make it last more than one round
Okay.
in
As soon
combat.
as I see he's back, I whip around and I just grab Respawn into a hug. And I'm like, "You're amazing." I'm Lilith, by the way. That's it. Held back like this far, and then I let him go and I'm back to Reverie.
So yeah, I guess in the 6 seconds, you see Reverie like as soon as it gets down below his chin, he looks. He looks at Lils. Why can't I move? And then he can move.
So hilarious thing happens, right? We were fighting those lizard snakes, Basalisk, it turns out. You became a statue. Hilarious. I thought you did it on purpose.
Wait. Was I in a good pose when I became a statue?
Did you say what pose he was in, Adam?
I think he was trying to shoot, so probably
It looked pretty cool.
yeah, probably in whatever he was trying to shoot his spirit arrow or his starry arrow was.
It was
Okay,
pretty
yeah.
cool.
So you see, like his chest puffs out a little. He's like, "Yeah, I'm sure it was." Wait, are we done?
Yeah, we cleared the caves. It was a real problem. Long story short, you were a statue for like a whole day, but now you're back. Look at this.
So, do you have my shiny?
I think Hilda and them are getting it. It seemed more pressing to make you not a statue first, because how else are you gonna enjoy the shiny?
Okay.
Doesn't matter. Do you want to go get it?
Yes.
All right.
Oh,
And I'm
you-
gonna-
perfect. Who's this guy? He points at the dwarf.
Elf.
Elf.
Elf. He points at the elf. Who's this
Oh,
guy?
that is the gentleman that fixed you.
He is
Yes,
currently
hello?
digging through the stomach of the basilisk. Pleasure. Just
Yeah, he flies up really close. High five.
Of course, and he does prestidigitation on his own hand and gives you a high five because he was covered in basilisk goo.
Awesome. Thanks. Bye.
Lovely to meet you. I can see why
Really
your friend was so intent on getting you back as quickly as possible.
He's now flying circles around Lilith.
Caesar is crying on the inside.
What's that look like?
These are now. And then I'm just gonna look to Respawn. I really do appreciate it. Oh, and then I got my back wing. I wanted to make sure because that's not actually mine.
Yeah, you got your batwing.
Okay. I'm sure we'll run into each other again.
Dear, you're not. Whomsoever that belongs to, I have interest in that as well.
Well, I will have to ask him as it's not mine to give, but I don't know what they're planning on it. They might sell it or give it. I don't know.
Thank you.
I will bring them back by.
Marvelous. If you come across any other random creature parts, or if you or your friends are up for an adventure of sorts, please come back by.
Reverie
you
immediately
Later
stops.
today.
He stops, like, circling around her and spins to face the elf. Adventure.
Yes, I spoke to a young lady yesterday. I thought she was really intent on this adventure, but I haven't seen her since, so I don't know where she went. Oh well.
Definitely not dead.
And then
There was a lost artifact, and I believe it is close. It is a bow. A bow that was used in the time of the Great Divergence. The lost relic of Everwood. Made from the first tree of the Everwood forest, it is said. It is older than elves. It might be even older than the Eldrin, young lady.
This whole
I
time,
imagine that as he's talking, Reverie and Lilith have just like slowly gotten closer.
this whole
Yeah,
I
like-
time,
remember me telling you this.
this whole
as
time,
they're getting closer, you just like every time he starts to pause, or just and then
Yeah, while he's talking, I'm just like
He sees you not interested, sees them very interested, and so he just focuses his attention on them. And I might know a clue of its whereabouts. Yes. So, if anybody is up for an adventure,
Oh, I am.
right?
You should get those dwarves though, because that kind of sounds like what they were all talking about. I think they would be really interested in this.
I mean, yeah, they can come, but me.
We're in, yeah, obviously.
splendid. Let me gather a few things. I have to dig up my old map. Let me find some books to read you my latest notes. And, meet me here in an hour or so, and I'll run you through it.
Perfect. And then I give like a toodles and I go out the door.
So where are the dwarves? Where's everybody else at?
I don't. Caesar, did you remember where they were going? The forge? I don't know. It was incredibly boring. I kind of wasn't listening.
Forge? Cool. Adventure! And he's like sprinting towards the biggest stack of smoke he can see. Or flying at a dash.
Yep, and you see them first. They are walking out of the forge. Where are you guys headed?
We were heading towards them.
All right, so on the road headed west, you see them. You see E.C.O, you see Bjorn, and you see Hilda.
So, like, sprinting up, well, flying, sprinting up, and like spreads its wings and stops in front of them, just barely breaking in time. We have a new
You're
adventure.
back.
Yes, and we have a new adventure. And also, you have my shiny. Can I have my shiny, please?
Your shiny is being made.
What? No, just 200 gold.
Oh,
Shiny.
here is your shiny. So I give him 2 shinies. First I give Lilith and Reverie 140 gold.
Where's the rest?
It's making a shiny.
What kind of shiny?
You'll see it when it's done. And I also give him 4 of the shinies from my bag.
4 of the gemstones.
The gemstones, yes.
for the rest of the day, you kind of see Caesar in a very sad, monotone mood.
All right, Bjorn, you're
Sure.
unmuted again. Sorry, I had you muted for a bit.
Yeah, I heard you mute me. I'm sorry. I forgot to mute myself before I was playing with the dogs. So, Lilith, what happened?
Sorry, I'm in the kitchen. It's loud. So much happened. That elf, awesome. Love that guy. Nicest person here. I know you guys are dwarves, but everyone else has sucked. I just hate it here, kind of. Anyways, not really related. He fixed Rev. He's cool, and he wants this Batwing. I would recommend it. Super cool potion trade options, and more importantly, I'm going to point to Reverie like I'm setting him up.
Adventure!
Yeah,
What
okay,
adventure?
right, but like, how, what do you mean potion trade? Because, like, he was a stone, and now he's not a stone. So what happened?
So he took he gave us potions that can do it, and then if we need to do it again, the potions can do it. And I'm pretty sure he had 2 of them. I only got 1.
So he just gave them to you out of the kindness of his heart.
No, I traded the stomach for it, and he sounds like he's up to trading a lot of like animal parts. He said he can do cool things with them, so if we find interesting things, he could make them into stuff. More importantly, weren't you like super interested in the lost relic of the Everwood?
Oh, that
Yeah.
was the gentleman. He's the one that told me about the bow. Remember I mentioned that to you? He'd give us gold more than we could spend?
It was an elf.
Yes, the archaeologist.
And I'm gonna look thoughtfully. I was like, you must have presented it terribly. No.
That was the one I told you about.
That you forgot about,
Well, yeah.
but you don't have
That's
memory
it.
problems. But everybody remembered how much gold they were going to get. Weird.
Yep. That they would have more than they could spend.
Are you
In a
calling
lifetime.
us?
So if you wanted to find that, he said he has some clues on it and might have something we could do for him.
Right, yes,
Yes.
adventure.
Knowledge of the Everwood
Okay.
at Eric Stoneforge.
Could we?
So I don't have a problem with this. I
That's
just
not Eric Stormforge though. This is Respawn General.
Could we take?
No, the name of the bow.
I know I don't.
Eric's
maybe
Reverie
it's-
now,
Foreman.
Reverie now like grabs Lilith's hand and starts tugging her back towards the hut.
Oh, I got you, Daniel.
Let's go, let's go.
I have to ask. I have to ask you. I got to say that in the field, a lot of times people don't pay you what you're worth, and I have a feeling something like that just transpired.
Now I trust him implicitly, and then I'm gonna turn to Hilda. I was like, "Oh, could I also get my money?"
I said I gave it to you.
Oh,
It was
okay, my bad.
140.
Excuse me, Will. I have a few things to shop for. So
Can't hear you.
Talk to the mic.
I have a few things to shop for, so maybe tonight we could take another rest night and let everyone do their own thing. But other than that, we are okay. I know I don't have much say in things, but
Reverie's like flying backwards and just gives you 2 thumbs up. And then
We-
keeps flying backwards.
We probably should pick up our things that are being made and speak to the elf.
Hey, Dad, is this the same town where they said no one's gonna want to find me?
I believe so.
And this is just predominantly dwarves, correct? Have I seen any other races other than that?
There's a few, not many.
Like
Yep.
humans or?
Yeah, you've seen a few humans. There's some halflings, some gnomes, some elves, but it's predominantly dwarf here. Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm going to pick up.
He said it would be an hour or 2 to get your stuff made.
Well, Hilda, I am going to find a shirt to wear. I'll see you later, alligator.
Okay.
After a
Lilith,
while-
after a while, crocodile.
Yeah.
Um,
Bye now.
L- Lilith, should we go speak to this elf again?
Yeah, I was. He said to meet him in an hour, so we have a little bit of time.
Can I?
Well,
do,
our stuff won't be ready for an hour or 2.
Can I do my thing then?
We'll see. Hang on. Give me a second. Let them talk.
I had, because in case we run into werewolves again, silver daggers made for both of you, Reverie and Lilith.
Reverie looks at you with this absolutely befuddled expression on his face and goes, "Why would I need a dagger?"
Silver kills them instantly.
You see his wings kind of furl forward and sharpen into points that have acid dripping from them as he casts Primal Savagery. He's like,
Oh, it's also a shiny for you to play with.
but there were 60 shinies. You traded 60 for 1. He looks at Lilith like 60 is more than 1, right?
Yeah, it is for sure.
He looks back at Hilda.
Well, it's hard to make decisions when you get turned into stone. So, that's that.
Maybe you can sell it to get some back then.
But I do not understand the people on this plane at all.
It's very different here.
Is one more than 60 here? Do they not math?
And then you just see Lilith start doing imaginary math.
Okay, so we've
He looks
got.
at Hilda. This is not a funny prank. You have to try harder. Not funny. Not funny at all.
Sorry, I was slightly distracted there. Did we get the weapons?
No, they're gonna be
No.
ready in an hour or two.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so we should go back and get these weapons before we meet up with these gentlemen. I think, or I don't know. Maybe we go there first. You guys pick. I'm not smart.
I'm a big fan. I'm probably gonna go there in an hour and just wait for you guys.
We'll go there first because they said an hour to 2 hours, so we can go see the elf. Then
Okay,
go
hey.
pick up the weapons.
Don't sell that bat thingy. I want to talk to these gentlemen. Actually, I will go with you.
Oh, cool.
You
Because I
guys
told
can-
them it wasn't mine, so it would be weird if I then came back with it.
That is super good to hear.
And right
Maybe
there,
those-
we're gonna take a break because I gotta pee and get a
Okay.
drink.
I have to get a drink.
This
as well.
lasagna's so good.
Maybe you can talk to him about those teeth you have too.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah.
I bet he could do something cool with it.
It's kind of sucks because harvesting of parts from animals is really fun and cool, and it's a thing that I like in the game, but I don't really have that competency as this character, so I have to kind of play around the edges.
That's what she said. All right. All right, welcome back, heroes. Oh man, I forgot to put in the music back in. All right, Zeezer.
Sounds great.
What were you doing?
I am going to go out on a lid. I'm not trying to even
We
find
can't hear you when you're not talking into the mic.
I am going to find literally anything that is underground, like maybe an underground fighting club, maybe just a normal ground club, something that I can get myself into a fight.
You're looking for a fight?
Yes.
All right. Where are you headed? Who are you going to ask? What are you looking around for?
I'm looking around for man, what am I looking around for?
What are you looking around for?
Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Either big guys or really ghetto Jewish looking guys. So
Roll that
So
investigation
you're
check.
wandering around town looking for buff dudes.
No. I'm looking
Fight
for
Club,
Of
man.
course.
I'm looking for either
Caesar is
Apropos.
trolling the town looking for buff dudes. Got it.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
I can hear you now.
I'm looking for someone that looks like a fighter, or someone that looks like they know fighters. So
Just say buff dudes.
shut
No,
up.
you're
Shut
looking for
up.
buff dudes. We get it. I'm sorry.
Fucking gay.
Brought this on yourself, Chip. All right. So go ahead and roll that investigation check for hunks.
Investigation check. Damn it. Oh my god. The only one that's gay here is Ricky. Like, come on, guys.
Without your shirt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's looking for a shirt. I forgot. It's perfect.
Yeah. He's showing his buffness fighting those buff dudes.
I just
He's
walking.
wandering around asking really muscular guys if he can borrow their shirt.
Yeah. Touch my pet.
What's your investigation check, buddy?
I like your shirt.
I don't know a lot of gay pickup lines, but I think that might be one. Can I borrow
Yeah.
your shirt?
16.
So, as you're looking around, seen a lot of buff dudes in your time.
Shut up, Grandma. Shut up. Shut up, Grandma.
You're making it worse by being obviously annoyed. It's like you and Ricky got to take the same lesson all the time. All the time.
Well, when we make
We're
fun of
go-
Ricky, it's funny.
Except Reverie hasn't searched the town for hunks.
No,
It just
not buff
flies.
dudes.
Just shiny things.
Just shiny things.
Which could be a euphemism, but we don't know.
Oh,
We've
God.
got. So, looking around, trying to find a place to get into a fight. Honestly, that first bar you were in looked like a pretty good spot, but all of the people that usually frequent that bar are out mining. You imagine in the evening time, if there was going to be a fight, if there's going to be somebody willing to throw some fists, that would be the place. But right now, early in the morning, people have to get through their day before they're mad about it.
Alright.
Anything else you wanted to do while you're out roaming around the streets?
No, I'm gonna go back and I'm just gonna be like,
Well, I could not find any shirts that fit my size.
I won't.
except for one that was made out of cotton.
Briefs?
What? What did you say?
I'm getting
Nothing,
you.
it was brief.
Can I borrow your shirt?
Has to be a tank top.
It has to be.
So,
What are you guys doing?
I know at least Lilith and I are heading back towards the hut, the archaeologist hut,
We all are.
and so, dashing ahead excitedly.
Okay, you're
we
going
said
to.
an hour, Rev. We gotta like chill out.
Oh, it hasn't
I know,
been an hour.
I know, but I want to ask her something else. And so he's flying ahead.
Okay.
Lilith, wait, hold on. Lilith and I were heading to the hut. I don't know if.
No,
Yeah,
I was gonna go when we were going.
No,
Just
but
we had an hour.
yeah, Lilith said she was just such a big fan. She wanted to go back to the hut, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll go with you because I wanted to talk to the elf, the alchemist.
You're all going.
Yeah,
I'm tracking.
Revery's just sprinting ahead, unless you guys are dashing to keep up with him.
We're all going? I thought they were going to the armory to pick up the weapons.
No, I said we would go there first and afterwards pick up the weapons.
Because they could take
Oh,
longer.
okay, all right. Sorry. I'm distracted. John's doing stuff. Okay. All right. So we're heading there.
You guys make it back to the hut. Hilda, this place is looking familiar. Like, oh yeah, I did meet this guy. I did come here.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
How far ahead of them am I?
Enough? What do you need?
I was like going in. Hey, I know it's not time yet, but
So
I
you
would
go
still-
barging in the door. He's not in the front room.
like knock on the counter. Hello.
He doesn't end up coming out. He's got a few papers in his hand. He's like, you're a bit early. It's been 10 minutes.
Yes, I know. I was stoned, and so I want to stretch my wings. Do you by any chance need any herbs or stuff from the nearby area I could go gather?
Fascinating. One moment. So he goes back. He starts writing down a couple things. You're not going to know what these are. Of course. One moment, please. And then he goes and tries to get a book with some pictures of stuff. And he asks you to get him So I don't have absolutely everything memorized at all times. Give me a second.
Oh, I don't want to play with you anymore. Really let me know. I just cannot express to everyone as a group how satisfying getting that meal finally was, and I'm just everything's right.
Man. Where the heck is this stuff? Sorry.
Very good.
Right, so
So,
here,
I
I
should
need
have
you to
gone-
get these. Have a look at this. You
He's
see this?
staring intently at the pictures.
See this red mushroom here? This is called a red amanita mushroom. Fantastic. They can do wonderful things for your health, particularly if you let me have them for a little while.
Uh-huh.
These berries here, if you can find any of them, these are fantastic. They're called rowan berries. This one here, wolfsbane. Wolfsbane, and then this one here, silverthorn. If you're able to find one or the other, fantastic. If you're able to find both, great.
Uh-huh.
Yes, that should keep you busy for a while.
Are you serious, dude?
Perfect, thank you. And he immediately runs, or like, spins in midair and flies towards Lilith. And as soon as he gets within, like, visual range, Lilith! Mini adventure!
Okay.
The elf guy said we could go find stuff for him in the woods.
Say
We're
less.
looking for red amanitum. It's a mushroom. And rowan berries. And wolfsbane. And silverthorn.
Yep, let's do it.
He has pictures. But I saw them. I know what we're doing. Let's do it.
All right, so you're both going together to look for these. You are working together. She is helping you, so normally I would give you advantage. You saw the pictures. No, I'm still not going to give you advantage. You guys are both from the Feywild. You're not familiar with this land. So just roll a nature check.
But I am guidancing myself.
Do your thing.
I have a great roll. Try me. I don't know what my nature plus is.
Oh, nat 20.
I didn't get that.
I will show you.
I believe you. Digging around through this, you find a total of 3 of the red mushrooms. You find 5 rowan berries. And let's see here. You find 1 wolfsbane and 3 silverthorn.
Cool. Do you think this is enough?
Yeah.
Okay. How long did it take to find all that?
About an hour. Well,
Cool.
You guys are out looking, right? So you've been looking for 50 minutes, and then you would come back. I'm imagining you would come back to the thing. What were you guys doing, Bjorn, Hilda?
I want to talk to the
elf?
charlatan.
And I'm in there with him.
Is Caesar winning as well?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna just observe all of the weird things in there.
All right. So you go inside. Yep.
Good.
Yeah, you go inside. He's not at the counter. There's nobody in there.
Hello. Is there anyone here we could speak with, please?
He comes out again looking a little flustered. He's like, Oh. Good afternoon, dear. Good morning. Excuse me. I sort of thought that you had left. I didn't think you was interested in the Everwood bow. I may have procured other help for that.
We are the same group. I had to speak to them, but we had something that we had to take care of first before we could come back. And they had come to see you.
Understood. In any case, I'm still collecting a few things so that I can put together a good presentation for you. It's going to take me longer with these constant interruptions.
Okay, we'll leave you alone shortly. I noticed you procured a potion that helped my friend become out of stone.
Indeed.
And I got to ask, from my understanding, the trade was the stomach from the creature that killed him?
2 of the stomachs, yes.
2 of the stomachs. How much time would it... we had the theory that the stomachs actually would cure this. Is that correct? Is that how that works?
Unfortunately not. The stomachs are an ingredient necessary to make the stone salve potion, but by themselves, no, not strong enough. Not unless they were inside of a living basilisk, but that sort of defeats the purpose now, doesn't it?
Alright. Who wants to get eaten by one of those sons of bitches? Damn, they're big, I tell you. How frequently do you come across one of these stomachs?
Not terribly frequently. To be honest, that's just why I was so excited to see 2 of them in my shop.
Sure. No, I get it. What is the most expensive ingredient in that potion by volume? I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know by volume. Would you say that you're going to make a lot more money on those stomachs than you are a single potion?
I will make twice as much money on these since it takes a full stomach to make 1 potion. Yes, that's correct. Are you interrogating
That
me?
seems pretty. That seems pretty fair, actually. A little bit, yeah. I've dealt with some shady characters in the past, and I got to tell you, I've been raked over the coals. So I don't know how long you've been in business, but it does happen from time to time.
Typically, I don't try to start business ventures by accusing or insulting my business partner.
It's a fair point, but you got to realize I'm kind of dumb, and I don't know how to make potions, so I just wanted to know. I trust you.
Shall I prepare the presentation now?
Please and thank you. We'll be back. Oh, and we'll talk about the bat wings that we found. Also, I have these teeth, and I pull them out.
Fascinating.
They are very big bat teeth.
They are. These are actually not from a bat. These are from a displacer beast. Same thing that you call the bat wings.
Oh, displacer, you say?
But I barely
the,
even know her.
Or the cloaker, if you
Cloaker. Yeah.
Cloaker. Said the wrong word.
The Displacer Beast would be much more impressive.
A cloaker, you say?
Indeed.
Why do they call them the cloakers?
Did you see them?
We killed them.
Did you see them before they attacked you?
I don't remember seeing them. Echo, did you see them?
No, we did not see them until they attacked.
That is why they call them the cloakers.
Oh, okay. They're, sneaky?
Oh, and then one time, when one appeared, there were 3 of them, but then they disappeared. It was only one.
Yes. Yes, they're
Okay, alright,
very stealthy.
Oh.
That's why they're called the cloakers.
Eh, very good, sir. And what was your name? I'm so sorry.
Again. Respon General.
Racepin.
Respawn.
All right.
Respawn.
Respawn.
Right.
Respawn. My name is
General.
Bjorn, and this is Hilda.
Yes, we
will
met
get
the other
out
day.
Your hair.
Thank you.
We did.
All right. You
Well,
met Hilda the other day. Yes.
Respawn.
Okay.
Hopefully you will.
I feel
Enjoy
very
our
small,
response.
so I'm going to tiptoe out backwards while facing you and doing
We'll
like the bounce.
We'll
Yeah,
meet
Caesar-
again. I
Ce-
know our friends are out there looking for something for you. We'll be back.
Caesar's gonna skedaddle.
All right.
Okay, yeah, we didn't hear what you. Kara, did you say something before you left?
I said, well, respond. Hopefully you liked our response.
Boom! Nailed it.
So you guys just waiting outside?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll just wait outside.
Eventually you see Lilith and Reverie coming up to the door.
He's still working on this stuff. He said he can't finish if we keep bothering him. I think we should wait a little bit.
Well, it's been like an hour, right?
Like, I think we're fine, and I'm gonna knock, and then open. I'm just gonna knock.
Or we can do
Mr.
that.
Mr. Friendly Elf Guy, we found stuff.
I love this guy.
All right. Yes. He opens the door. Yes, come in. Be a little bit rushed here, but I think we'll be all right.
And so Reverie flies over to the counter and sets down the ingredients. Look, we found 3 mushrooms, 5 berries, 1 wolfsbane, and 3 silverthorns.
He really outdid himself. It was quite impressive.
Marvelous.
Yeah. Do you want to see his picture book? Well, he has a really cool picture book.
I'm gonna go look at it.
I didn't have it prepared, but yes, certainly. Let me go grab that for you.
Oh, if it was not out, I thought he was just pointing to it.
Oh, certainly. Anyway, you're interested in potentially looking for the lost bow, yes?
I mean, we found this stuff. How much harder could a bow be?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
No, I'm with you.
Indeed. Right. The lost relic of Everwood. It is a bow. Again, crafted.
We come back inside, by the way.
Yeah, everybody's inside.
Okay.
Crafted from the first tree in the Everwood forest. Legend has it that was where elves were first birthed. It's buried, supposedly, in the hills in the Everwood forest. People have looked for it for centuries, of course. No one's ever found it, but I think I may have stumbled upon something. You see, there's a famous gnome in town. He's an explorer. He showed up here about 3 weeks ago. I had long given up search for the lost relic of Everwood, but if he's here, I believes he thinks that the bow is here. 'Cause why else would some exploring gnome come out to the middle of nowhere? I mean, it's the only reason I'm here. Only reason I'm here in this town with all these dwarves for the archaeological discovery.
What is the name of this gnome?
Wilbur Gear Grinder, I believe.
Oh, god damn it.
He's awful. We did meet him.
You
Wait, we
did.
did? When did we meet him?
You were stoned. It was a whole thing. Yeah. We met him at the
Yeah, I didn't meet him.
What makes you think his reputation is worth the shit that we should care about what he is saying? Because we have a very bad experience with this in particular gnome.
It's not what he's saying, it's what he's doing.
Does he have a reputation of actually doing things?
Gnomish reputations, who's to know what they are for truly, but why else would a gnome be here for weeks, if not in search of the lost relic of Everwood? There's no other archaeological finds to be had around here.
It's true, there's not a single one. And I am
I mean,
looking at
he
every
thought
single one
he
of
did.
I'm looking at every single one of my party members in the eyes.
I mean,
Not a single other one.
I mean, he doesn't seem that good. He thought he knew where it was in the cave, and we didn't find anything.
We didn't find anything in the cave? Like the whole cave?
Not really.
Just, did you look really hard?
Statue. I looked. Oh, great sound quality though. We should go back there. The percussions.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
I got to ask it, what is the particular interest in this bow? Are you just a collector? Are you trying to do something with it?
I'm certainly not trying to shoot it. I am a collector of sorts. A collector of relics for history. I would love nothing more than to leave this dwarvish area, head back to Vigaria, live out the rest of my life there, enjoying as the historians dug through this bow,
Why don't you
found what
just...
it was truly about.
Why-
Unlocked the mysteries of the elvish people.
I understand that you may not be so capable. Well, what's his body stature look like? What's he look like? He's
An elf.
Old elf guy.
He's not even. Well, I mean, he is an old guy, but he doesn't look particularly old for an elf.
I understand that maybe it might be dangerous in finding Mo, but why would you go out of your way to hire so many people and then you not do it yourself?
I mean, he really just hired me. I mean, look at us. No,
Well, I
reverend.
I understand.
I
that
mentioned
his
this to you
job
before
that-
when he hired.
and I'm willing to do job. I'm just confused.
I'll
Reverie just
explain.
reached out for a subtle high five from Lilith when she says that.
I will explain. I promise I will explain to you later. I want to know if you're such a historian. Do you know anything about the dwarves' history? Do you have any interest, or are you explicitly interested in the elves?
I do have some knowledge of the Dwarvish peoples. They're almost as a race as old as the elves. What specifically do you want to know? It's a long history of an ancient peoples.
I was told that very far away from here, certainly not very close to us right now, there was an old statue of Thorin Stormhammer.
The tomb of Thorin Stormhammer, yes.
We were
I've-
just there, and I'm looking at him so confused.
No, that was a different Stormhammer.
Oh.
Different guy. Totally different. Not historically relevant. But yeah, Thorin.
Sorry, my dear. You were at a tomb? Here.
Yeah,
I
that's what
am
we
giving
put that
her the glare. I want to try an intimidation check.
Nope.
Fuck!
Yeah, we were just. Well, it might not be the right one from what I'm hearing. I wasn't paying a lot of attention, but we were. Yeah, that's where we met that gnome.
Yeah, he was there looking for the ball, I think is what I heard.
The bow.
Turns out, totally pointless.
Yeah, we didn't find anything there.
It was a tomb.
Yeah, for the ball or something.
Well, yeah, I don't remember it was very important.
So there is a tomb.
Just some
An ancient
Yes.
Dwarvish tomb. Here. Close. Where?
Yes.
No,
In
it's
the
not
mine.
an ancient. No, it's not an ancient Dwarvish tomb. It's a freaking.
What are we talking about?
It's a cave with like a statue. It's not a tomb. I know what Dwarvish
And
tombs
it had a
look
hand
like.
up and it was missing something.
Yeah,
in it.
well, we're not talking about the details. It's unimportant.
What?
Boring statue, really.
What did the statue look like?
Mostly like a dwarf.
Right. Did the metal of the statue have any interesting
wasn't
characteristics?
I don't think it had.
It wasn't even metal, really. It was like
Personally,
made
I
out
don't
of
remember
rocks.
much.
God, I wish
It was
Charles was here.
weird.
Go back.
It was weird. It kind of, I don't know, shimmered or something.
And you've seen this recently.
Yes. Yes. Yesterday. In the tombs.
E.C.O, do we trust this one?
Can E.C.O do an insight check on the elf? He's trying to figure out whether or not he thinks this elf will be trustworthy with dwarven history. Specifically, what E.C.O is looking for.
Dude, I don't know. That's make a determination. That
I was
you're asking me to
gonna roll
read a mind. I don't know, man.
Well, I was gonna do an insight check. Is that not a check?
No.
Oh, okay.
Do I think that this person would be trustworthy with Dwarvish history? What kind of check is that?
Insight.
What?
E.C.O
Hold
Echo
on,
looks-
what?
really, really close. He looks back. He looks at Bjorn. I mean, brother, he is a historian.
Did you say something to me?
I'll tell you what. We know of the significance of this metal, and apparently the goblin is out of the bag, as they say.
Tell you what, dwarf.
But-
You have not introduced yourself, but you've accused me of being unreasonable.
been-
You have
I
accused
have
me. You have interrogated me.
myself. I have introduced myself, so you're either lying or you have a bad memory.
Respawn, I'm sorry, I don't understand what's happening, but can we get back on track there? Yes, the two
Let's get back on track. Dwarf, I would appreciate it if you would stop lying to me. In fact, maybe don't speak anymore, because I fear the next word coming out of your mouth will be an insult.
It's true that
Then-
I don't want you to go down there, but you need to realize that it is very important to my family that it is not interrupted by bad people. Certainly, you have had secrets or things that you didn't want tainted by imbeciles in your past. I do not want the same for my history and my people, and particularly a physical. for
Why
my
are we
brother.
being
I
like
don't know.
this?
This guy seems cool to me, Lilith. Do you think he's
I
cool? He's cool.
Absolutely trust him.
He has done nothing to us. Why are we being like this?
I just want to hurt
Every good enough
somebody.
for another high.
Well, because
Reverend-
Charles isn't fucking here, and it's literally his future. So I'm trying to be very protective of what Charles gets to decide.
Revery's trying to high five the elf.
All right, man. Charles, you're gonna watch this back. I tried.
I really do wish Charles was here. That's why I'm not doing anything as Echo. I don't want to do it for him.
I really don't. I just really want to hurt someone.
Kind of a
Am I
problem.
honest?
Should maybe not get sick.
We still have what our characters would do, so that's what Lilith decided. I trust this man implicitly.
Yeah, Revery's cool with him. I don't know, man.
I don't trust him as far as Echo could throw him. But that's not the good example.
I can
He
text
throw
him and
very
ask him
far.
real quick if he answers his text.
Can't you run upstairs?
I'll see if he's awake.
Yeah, this is kind of an important thing.
I
Yeah,
just want
so let's
to
switch
hurt
to the bow.
somebody. Dude, this is actually
Well,
bananas.
if what you're telling me is true, if the dwarf was here, that would certainly be. I mean, I'm not as interested in the hammer as I am in the bow, but it's a piece of
Why would you be?
ancient history for the Dwarvish peoples, and it's ancient, and and I'm a historian, so of course I'm interested. I'm an archaeologist. Of course I'm interested.
Wait, now
in-
there's a hammer too.
Hey, this guy wants.
There's a
Take
bow
it-
and a
take it
hammer.
inside.
Yeah, I guess so. There was like that statue in there. It was just a huge chamber. I'm telling this to Reverie. It was like a huge chamber, a giant statue. It looked like he should have been holding something. I guess there could have been a hammer there. There wasn't anything in that tomb though. It was enormous.
What if he was holding like a sandwich? Was he holding a sandwich?
He's sound asleep,
Maybe.
guys.
All right.
But it was more like he was holding something, like probably a weapon, based off the stance.
So we either just
I tell
go
you,
away this
you
or-
were very concerned about the quality of the metal. Maybe you could tell me why.
Because you were being deceitful, and these were not. And legend has it that there's an interesting component to that metal that makes it shine in spectacular ways. So if it was
What is? Good.
So if it
No,
was his tomb, then that was a clue I was investigating.
So if, like I
Wait.
said, we found the tomb and nothing was in there, so where next then? Because I assume, it's not like we dug out that tomb; it was there. So like,
Are you saying there's another adventure?
I'm pretty sure.
3 adventures. Well, 1 mini adventure and 2 real adventures. Tell us more, Mr. Elf Guy.
Respawn. Well, I don't know.
Wait,
It's- as exciting as it is that it's possible that that tomb is here, it does deflate me a bit because I thought for certain that the arrival of this gnome meant that the Everwood bow was close to here, and it may not be.
Caesar,
Wait,
were you there? Oh wait, I
Didn't
guess
you say you have a map?
What did you say? Someone said my name.
Caesar, Hilda, what was the gnome? What were we doing with him? Does he have more ideas? Because I think we just left him, but
No, to
I
be
mean,
honest,
he was in your room.
he
Bjorn.
he really wanted to get away from everyone. in this party.
No, but he wanted to get back into town, and no, we were gonna work with him.
He said he wanted
My memory.
he wanted to be cause he makes this magazine called Explorer's Digest, and he also
Where's Hilda?
I'm right here.
Hilda, what was it we were gonna do with that gnome?
I am
By
at
the
a
way-
loss for words.
Just go talk to the gnome.
Where you going, Dad?
Be at the
Hey,
config. And
oh. Wait, did Adam leave?
Yeah, he's gone. He got a pack of cigarettes and milk.
Adam, so Reverie looks at the elf. He goes, wait, didn't you say you have a map?
Yes, my Fey friend, I do have a map, but
Sounds like fake friend.
I fear that this map is not going to be as illuminating as I once thought. Thought maybe I could point you through where I thought potentially the bow would be, but yes, as I was
You
saying
assumed-
earlier,
Statue.
I assumed that the gnome was in town because there was hints somewhere of the Everwood bow being close to here. That's where all my studies have led me, that it must be here. But that gnome, being an explorer as he is, could have just been here for that tomb. I don't
What
know.
would he be
No,
looking
he's
for with the
definitely
tomb?
looking for something that wasn't in the tomb.
Echo.
What's up?
He was
Echo
with
asked-
you in the tomb.
Yeah,
Yes, because he was afraid to go in there.
alone. You know, small.
Echo kind of, he's like, excuse me, do you have any books?
Give me 1
about
second, guys.
this? Oh,
Richard, do you remember what the gnome was looking for?
We were looking for the hammer.
Okay.
yeah, so Echo just said, do you have any books or texts about Stormhammer? That was his spell.
Maybe something here. Probably not. Probably be back at my library in Vigaria. I read about it so many years ago.
Library in, how do you spell Thagaria?
Vigaria.
Oh, Vigaria. Okay, got it. Library in
Anagram for Viagra.
Vigaria. Cool. All right. So Reverie just, he kind of like shrugs. He goes, well, let's see the map. It's a map. Maps are cool.
Well, I don't think the map will be of use if it's not where he thinks it is now.
But if we went
Well,
there,
it's
confirm it on the map, and maybe there was a secret chamber we're missing. I don't know. We don't know what the map has.
Nah.
So you're going to go look for the bow then?
Yeah, that was the plan.
Yes.
Or the hammer, or stuff. Adventure.
I see. Well, like I said, maybe it's not here, but here's the map.
Ooh, Reverie reaches out, grabs it.
Hang on.
Is Everwood by Bastanto the Elvish capital?
No. No, it's not. Everwood is closer to here, just west. Here, let me show you. Shit. Let me just add it in here. This will be easier. Gonna add a window capture map.
if you hit print screen on your computer, you can paste that picture
That'll be easier this way.
to just saying for future reference.
cow. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be.
Never is.
Yep. Okay. Where's your... There's your edge. All right. Here we go. And you guys should be able to see the center of that just fine. Okay, beautiful. All right. So as you can see, we are here in Cenarion. We must travel west. There's no roads west. Getting over just into here. This is where the Everwood Forest begins. Can you guys see my cursor?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to pop up on the TV, but yeah, I will in 20 seconds.
Okay.
If we zoom in here, there's a road. Not a road necessarily, a border. A collapsed stone wall. Very low in some areas, still high in others. It's believed to have been part of an old fortress. In there, just west of here, in the forest, there's supposed to be a hollowed out tree. That hollowed out tree, at the base of it, is an entrance. An entrance into underground caverns full of roots, rock, foul things. Down there, the bow is supposedly hidden.
So Echo's going to ask, if we go look for this bow, can you request that your library send the texts about the hammer and storm hammer here for us to view when we return?
I can request it. I don't know if they'll oblige.
The other question I have is, it's very important for me and my brother to keep this tomb that we have discussed under wraps. We will oblige in going towards this, but Explorer's Digest may need to be involved. Are you okay with Explorer's Digest telling the story of this bow to create media attention and distract from the tomb?
You want me to advertise the existence of the bow so as to distract from the...
I want you to do what you were going to do already, which is hire this gnome who you thought was looking for the bow.
I didn't intend to hire the gnome. I don't know what gave you that thought.
Yeah, well, you thought he was going to be here and you were trying to beat him to the discovery? Is that it?
I thought he was here, so he must have had a tip about its whereabouts being here, so the rumors that I had heard about the hollow tree in the Everwood Forest must have been true.
So, you didn't want him to find it?
No, I obviously wanted to find it.
But you didn't want him to find it?
Certainly not before me. That's correct.
Right. Okay. Well, this makes things so difficult. Okay.
I mean, if you're really worried about that and people talking about it, we totally just left that gnome in town. I mean, I would be more worried about that guy. You should probably go talk to him.
What's he going to do?
It's true, but let's respawn. Okay. We will go look for the bow. We'll go look for the bow. Can you please take a look at this bat wing? Can you do anything with this thing? And these teeth?
Oh, certainly. Right, we had talked about that before. You have 2 of the cloaker wings. Good. I can.
Do you need like a lot of time or?
I do.
Okay.
About 2 weeks' time, I can do something with this. But
Okay.
if you just want to get rid of it and get on your way, then I can offer you some coin for that.
I mean, we'll be coming back, right? That's the whole point of this. No?
Are you again? What? Yeah, that's the whole point. It's a sort of a binding agreement, right? We go do this. You help us out with this. We have an interest on both sides. What do you think you could do with something like this? Maybe we just take the coin. Maybe it's useless to us.
I can, with that cloak, 2 weeks' time and some gold, turn it into a rather powerful magic cloak.
Okay, that's pretty good. What about these things? And I give them the teeth.
The teeth are good. They can be used as daggers. I can give you a little gold for them if you want, but there's nothing fancy that I can make out of those. Did you get one of their claws?
No, but we could.
If you do get one of their
Do they
claws,
have to be fresh?
I don't think so. If you do get one of their claws, you should spend some time with it. Could be interesting.
Respawn, are you planning to go back to Vagaria or stay here?
We
To
need
be honest,
to go
I don't
back
know.
and pick up our weapon. Oh,
I am a little disheartened, to be honest.
I
Understandable.
walk over to Lilith and I'm like, I don't think he likes me much, but I do kind of trust him, so maybe like get him to stick around, tell him we're gonna look real hard for the bow. Okay, thanks.
How can you be sad? You just gave us 2 adventures. 2.
One of them that
That's
is
2
now
more than we had before we walked in your door.
one of them
Well,
that is
actually,
now highly unlikely, my fey friend. Highly unlikely.
Maps are always trustworthy, right, Lilith? Except in the Feywild, where everything moves all the time. But here, they're totally trustworthy, I think, right?
I think so. So, no, I was just wondering, because if we find this bow, I mean, I'd imagine you would like to get in touch, so if I should try to find you in Vagaria or here, it would probably be good to know.
If I'm not here, I'm in Vagaria. But if I'm not here, I will make sure that somebody is watching the shop for me. And will know how to get a hold of me.
Any further advice, or we're just stuck with this gnome now?
I can't give you anything for the quest. Best of luck. Good luck. I doubt you'll find anything in those woods.
I hope our intents for secrecy are mutual in both of our endeavors. We will look for you, but please, no babble mouths.
As interesting as the ancient Dwarvish Tomb is, a few weeks ago I may have been very excited about it, but it's disheartening now.
The whole empty thing.
I feel really bad about calling you names earlier because you seem like a genuine person now. I'm so sorry.
I never called them names. You are a very good person.
This is the only thing you've said to this guy.
I don't really know what we're talking about because I don't have the intelligence for it, but I really like killing things. But I don't want to kill you because you are cool.
Well, if you make it to the Everwood Forest, there'll be plenty of things to kill there, I'm sure.
Then I will not be disheartened as you.
What? Best adventure
We end up,
ever.
I don't know. We'll see how this thing with the gnome shakes down. Best of luck.
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you.
Lilith, grand exit.
Lilith looks like she's having a stroke. She has no idea what to do.
He like flares his wings again. Grand exit.
I'm gonna pick.
I really
Reverie
couldn't
up.
hear you, Ricky. What was the last thing he said?
Oh,
But,
confetti.
like,
He
Oh.
whispered confetti at you.
Ah! And then you just see it go. Totally
fly-
knew it the whole time.
And he just like zips out the door. Adventure!
Respawn is
Out
just
before
sitting,
they
looking at his book
can
as you guys
complain
lead.
about
Yeah.
we need to head back to get the weapons.
I'm going.
Ooh,
What time
I'll
is
get
it?
them. I'm good at getting stuff. Did you see me get those herbs? I can totally get the weapons. And he starts like dashing ahead.
What time is it, Dad?
It's about 10 in the morning now, probably.
We should probably go find that gnome, though.
I'm gonna go find the.
Yeah, I can go on manhunt.
Also,
and,
don't we have to pay some people?
We have to pay the dwarves.
Lilith.
The
So
dwarves that we're traveling with.
if I'm going to go find Tiny Man, if anyone wants to go and find with me, they are welcome to. But if no one does, I understand, and I will go by myself. Solitude, alone.
That little man, he frightens Earl very easily. Perhaps if someone could convince our fairy friend to get him, it might be a little.
No, I'm warm person at heart. Trust me.
And I'm gonna go.
I trust them completely.
And then
I'm gonna go to pick up the weapons.
I'm gonna go. Yeah.
That's so funny, like the juxtaposition of the Russian accent. It's like, nah, I promise. Damn warm. It's good, dude.
I will see you later, crocodiles.
And I'm gonna go find the gnome.
All right. So Caesar's off to find the gnome. Hilda's going to the forge, where the foundry. Where the rest of you guys going?
I'm gonna.
I guess I'll follow to the. No, because Reverie went to the forge. I'll go follow to that.
Yeah, Reverie's dashing towards the forge.
All right.
I'm gonna head towards the forge because I don't believe Reverie can pick those things up.
You got it.
And he doesn't know who Reverie is.
Details, not important.
Lilith is here. For
Away!
the
So you dart to the foundry. You make it there first.
Yep.
You
Hello.
go.
Oi! What are you doing in here?
I'm picking up stuff.
Get out of here, you little demon. Yeah, I've got nothing for you.
But we gave you shinies for them.
Get out of here right now, or there's gonna be hell to pay. There's gonna be another plane to pay than where you come from.
You see, like, he's just floating in the air, like, he breathes in deeply and then breathes out. They are so mean.
Are you casting a spell? What are you doing, demon?
I'm breathing. I'm gonna go find Lilith. I'm so confused.
Get
He
out.
flies back to Lilith. He flies back to Lilith. Lilith, they don't breathe here.
Nuh-uh. And now Lilith is intently watching other people.
I tried breathing, and he asked me if I was casting a spell.
Might just
I don't
be
think
like-
they breathe here.
We'll have to keep an eye out. That's suspicious.
He like zooms up very close to Hilda, and is trying to watch her mouth to see if she's breathing.
I look at him. What are you doing?
Do you breathe?
Obviously.
Oh, you just
Maybe-
hear a big sigh of relief. We're good. All right.
Maybe it's a dwarf thing. He flies up to Bjorn.
I shoo you away with my breath.
Hilda's
Is
like
that breathing? Does that count?
I think it counts.
And why was the forge guy so confused?
I don't know. Let's go find out.
Fine. I sit on Lila's shoulders.
Moritz, stop, dude.
All right,
You got to stop.
Hilda, you make it to the foundry first. You go in.
Oh, yeah, good timing. I've got everything for you. Give me a moment.
I was just
What's that?
here!
That thing's with you.
He's with me, yes.
You should keep it on a leash. It comes barging in here trying to cast spells. It's gonna have problems.
I'll show you a
Oh, he
spell.
would never. Were you trying to cast a spell?
I was breathing.
He was breathing. He just maybe sometimes does it weird. He's
He does
weird.
everything weird. I don't like him. Keep him on a
I don't
leash.
like you. You're mean.
It's mutual. I promise you, little man. It's mutual.
It's okay. We're getting your shiny.
I love
The
this
shiny
shot.
I don't want.
You might like your shiny.
He does go get your weapons. Brings them over just in a stack in his arms. He's got the 2 daggers on his belt. He goes to hand you your weapon. Hilda, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Son of a bitch. I didn't even think about this.
What?
Ooh.
Oh shit! I forgot.
Me too.
Adam has been waiting for 2 hours to do this.
19.
There's some hesitancy in you as you see the glare of this hammer. It seems to be the lights from the crucibles and from the forges are just beaming off of it with such an intense brightness. But you're able to grit through it. There's a little bit of a hesitance in your hand, but you're able to grit through it and grab it and put it to your side. It's intensely uncomfortable
We
to
notice
hold.
this discomfort?
Not with that Constitution save.
Okay.
It's intensely uncomfortable for you to hold. You are not happy holding this thing.
Okay.
He hands them all to you, Bjorn.
And who are the daggers for?
One is for Lilith, and one is for Reverie. I just tell him to give them both to Lilith.
keep your
She
hands
can
out.
hand it to Reverie.
So he hands the
Can I-
one to you, and he goes to hand the other to you, and he holds it. He's like,
Now don't be trying to use this in here.
Can
Or I'll
I
have
have
your
my
wings.
60 gold? Can I have my 60 gold instead?
No, you may not. It was a friend's discount that we used. Now take it and be grateful, you little shite.
it is a very shiny dagger.
Fine. Thank you.
So can
I
I?
love
You got any
crap.
use for this? Could I sell this back to you? And I want to sell him my old hammer.
Not much. It's in a bit of a state. I'll give you 2 gold for it.
Is it
Hey,
in
it's better
Iowa?
than carrying it around. Yeah, that's fine.
Let's go with that.
Lilith is inspecting your dagger and just looks over, just like, it's wonderful. Great job. Love it.
And the ones that you made for Caesar, can you give them to
Right.
Bjorn?
So he goes and gives you, Bjorn, he gives you, they're basically silvered knuckles.
Cool. Oh, these are pretty cool, yeah? You could beat your wife with things like this.
I already got those.
Only need to tell her once.
Uncle Richie, I already got that.
You already have wife beaters?
Yeah.
He's wearing a white beater.
Beats the wife and beats the heat.
All right then.
So Reverie just looks at the silver dagger. He's like, okay, whatever. It's shinier than my other one. And he takes out the other one and he holds it out hilt first to the dwarf.
All right. Is this a peace offering, demon?
Yeah, sure, whatever, take it.
Thank you.
He grows on you, I promise.
Oh,
He leans
no.
over and whispers into Lilith's ear. Sucker, the dagger's not shiny.
You just get knowing eyes.
No, if that will be all, I need to get back to work.
Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. We're going to be on the way.
To the inn.
Oh, when we're leaving, what does the building look like, Adam? Because I want to be the last one heading out.
It's a huge building. It's a massive rectangular structure. It's probably 4 or 5 stories high.
Okay. So when everybody else leaves out, can anybody see me?
Make a perception check.
Perception, I add 15.
Nobody's looking directly at you. You're the last one out of the building.
Okay, I'm going to take the uncomfortableness that is really bothering me and discreetly try and place it.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Not
Were
great.
you even there for what happened to her?
10.
Anybody whose passive perception is higher than 10 heard a clunk, clunk, clink, and an awkward Hilda setting something down on the doorway as you guys were walking out of the building.
Hey, Hilda, I think you dropped something.
No, I kicked over something that was beside me.
Roll a deception check. You know what? I'm rolling it. It's PvP now.
Okay.
That has really bad rules, so watch out.
Oof.
Told you.
He does.
Group insight check. Here we go. I'm just going to give you guys advantage. Yeah. They all know that you're bullshitting.
So, what's going on?
Reverie just flies over to where the sound was.
Yep. You see her silvered hammer sitting there.
He, picks it up. You dropped this. Did you not notice? It's really heavy. How do you not notice dropping this? Did you see her drop this? I thought you saw her. Let's hear.
I mean, I heard it pretty loud.
He, flies up towards her, holding it out.
Hey, Hilda, I think I know what's going on here. Your arms are just real tired, yeah, because of the rowing the boat and stuff. Don't worry about it. I'll grab it for you. I'll take it. It's okay.
Her arms are tired. He tries to put it on her belt, the little hole. He's trying to put the hammer.
I'll get it. Don't stop with all this nonsense. She got
All right.
tired arms.
Hang on.
Okay.
I'm going to see who's stronger. I'm going to see who's stronger.
And how close I get to her with it.
Ooh. In a weird
Who's
twist, Reverie is much stronger.
What? What?
He's trying to be helpful. He's really excited about being helpful.
So he gets it on my belt.
I would like for you to roll another Constitution saving throw.
It's gonna be like a natural one.
Ha! This time it's a 7.
You
Sorry, Christy.
are uncomfortable to the point where it's causing you physical pain for that thing to be on your side, and you're going to take 3 psychic damage. And you see her wince in pain as you put this thing on her belt.
Hilda, are you okay?
It like pokes her in the hip. Did you hurt yourself?
Oh my god.
So do I take that off my hit points?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
And Reveries now like poking right where the hammer is to see if you're injured.
And then Lilith is still waiting on a response.
Please don't poke me there again.
Did you guys get hurt? I thought you took a nap.
We did.
Well, happy coming back. And he like pats her on the shoulder and flies back over to Lilith.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hilda, are you okay?
Sore.
Okay.
Oh. He flies over and I forgot, sorry. He pats her on the shoulder again and casts he does just to do it because of patter. He casts Healing Word. And you get back where's my D4? D4. You get back 8 hit points.
Does that work
that
with
better?
psychic damage?
What?
Yeah.
That works with psychic
It's just damage. Yeah, it's just damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There you go. Like pat you on the shoulder, you feel the rushing, invigorating, like magic move through you as
Thank
you're
you
healed.
so much, Reverie.
Of course.
Let's find this gnome. See if Caesar found him.
Is it my town? Is it my turn?
While you have that silvered belt on your person,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else. I think the best thing to do is you're just gonna have 1 exhaustion point.
Okay, and that's on conditions I heard you say earlier, right?
Yep.
Click conditions at the very bottom. You see the 1 through 6.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, so you just put 1, right?
Yeah, and then if you hit the down arrow, it shows you what each level of exhaustion does. So, like for this level of exhaustion, you get disadvantage on all your checks.
Okay. All right.
Guys headed over to the tavern.
Yes, I'm going to. No, never mind. I guess we'll find out what happens. Yeah, we'll go to the tavern.
All right, getting over to the Drunken Griffin Tavern.
Drunken Griffin.
Going inside, there's not a lot of people here. There are 3 very familiar-looking dwarves who look at you when you come in. We thought you bounced on us like that gnome.
We would never do anything like that. I told you, dwarf to dwarf, we've got your back. How much
Then-
gold do we owe you? 3 gold apiece, I believe.
Oh, we're gonna do that.
I say
Oh, you're getting
the gnome is
you're
not
getting
here.
tips from the foreman. Oh, no.
I think we owe them 10 gold apiece.
Okay, I give my 10 gold to Jorn, and I'm gonna step out when he said the gnome wasn't here. Outside,
Where'd the
real quick.
gnome go?
It left
I'm gonna go outside.
Long ago.
a couple hours.
Any idea where he was heading, or see him go which way?
No, I was looking around a bit, gave us a bit of a snare, and then walked out.
I hate that guy.
Not a big fan. Would rather be back in the mines. Thank you for clearing that, by the way. I think we'll go get our old jobs back. If the foreman will have us.
I mean, I'm sure he will. You guys have all those frozen dudes down there, so.
Aye.
All right.
But-
Let's go
But we
on.
come back, so it's cool. You can fix it. See?
Oh yeah. Huh. We should probably tell that guy. Anyways.
I'm sure he knows.
So we've got the matter of gold to speak about first, I think. You were gonna pay us for going back to the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave my money to Jorn before I went outside.
That's 10 I need 20 more gold. I think I paid them the initial, which is why I only had 10 gold left.
And Adam,
So
I
if
want
you-
to
Doesn't-
do something
Yeah,
outside.
we all gave 10, so
D-
I'll give you my part so we can pay him. Yeah.
Doesn't Echo want to pay the whole thing? I feel like Echo wants to pay the whole thing.
Oh,
Doesn't Echo feel like a strong conviction to pay the entire tab?
Yeah.
Sounds like a DM decision.
Isn't he feeling very sick?
He is pretty sick.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Sounds like Echo wants to pay the rest of this.
He just wants to pay them and get it over with. He just wants to go to bed because he's sick.
Yeah.
How much is it?
It's 30
I
gold
gotta
sold.
go.
30 gold.
Okay. Just somebody tell Charles.
I'm not gonna tell him anything.
I will.
You can watch back.
Out of the kindness
I
of
paid-
his frozen stone heart.
I paid for the initial bribery, which was way more front-loaded than it was back-loaded.
All right.
And Adam, while I'm outside, before anybody comes, I want to do something.
You got it. We'll get over to you then. You just stepped
So-
out.
Yeah, I'm looking for an alley or something.
Yeah.
And in the alley, if there's a space or anything that I can put that Warhammer into.
Sure.
To
Yeah.
hide
There's a couple different crates. There's some barrels out here. There's
Okay, I'm gonna
stuff you can stuff
stick-
under.
I'm gonna do that.
Right. So you're gonna try to hide it. I'm gonna have you roll a sleight of hand check for how well you've hidden it.
All right. Plus, what do I do with my glasses?
My glasses.
My glasses. Where the hell are my glasses?
I can't see without my glasses.
Let's split up, guys.
Glasses. 11.
11. Yeah, you stuff it underneath some crate. You're in a little bit of a hurry. Don't really pay attention to how well you've hidden, but you stuff it under a crate. Kind of annoyed that you had to hold it again to begin with. You stuffed it under the crate. You're in the back alley.
Okay, and then I'm gonna walk up to that board, you know, where you would be looking for stuff, just reading it.
Yep. What are you doing, Caesar?
Okay, so I'm gonna try. If there's like a. So first, I'm gonna try and find him. Try and find him in the city.
What are you looking for?
I'm looking for the Jewish gnome.
You're stepping outside and you're gonna look for the gnome.
Yeah.
Roll an investigation check.
And I'm looking for the gnome or the dwarves that I remember that were there.
You found the 3 dwarfs. They're inside.
Oh, I was with them. Okay.
Yeah. Looking for the
15.
Yeah, you take off and you start looking for him. Start looking for signs of him. We'll get back to that. What are you guys doing inside?
You said the bar is pretty much empty, so I'm assuming the bartender's back there.
Yep, bartender's there. You got the 3 dwarves there.
Wait, really quick, I'm sorry, just to get the timeline straight. Was Caesar still there when we got there, or did he leave before we got there?
No, he came inside and then walked right outside. Like, went inside, heard that the gnome was not there, and then walked outside.
Okay, so he's not there at all. Cool.
Lilith wants to face step over to the bar,
Okay.
and then he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Who does?
The bartender.
All right.
Question. If I'm sitting on Lilith's shoulders, do I face step with her?
No.
Or do I, disappear underneath me?
Yep. Yes.
Okay.
My bad.
What's he got to beat?
It's my save DC, right?
So 15?
Yeah,
14, I think.
14.
Okay.
My bad. You're right.
Okay. Got it. What's it against? Or
Wisdom?
what's the What's the spell that you're casting?
It's just that thing to my face step. So immediately after his face step, up to 2 creatures of my choice I can see with 10 feet must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed for the next
That's what I was
step.
asking for. Charmed. Yep.
Yeah, charm.
He is not charmed. Hang on, please.
Reverie.
Hang on, please.
Oh, sorry.
Hang on, please.
So I'm still gonna lean over and be like, "How are you today?"
That was a neat trick. Can't you do it again, but get out?
No, unfortunately, I wish it worked like that.
Me too. What can I help you with, lass?
I was trying to find Wilburn.
Wilburn. Yeah, not so good with names.
The gnome. That short fellow.
That little one. Yeah, he left a couple hours ago.
Any idea where he's going?
No, don't know, don't care. People come and they go from the Drunken Griffin. The only regulars I have here are the miners and those who were formerly miners.
You shouldn't have miners at R.
I hate that guy. And I'm just gonna grumble and go off.
All right, Reverie, what are you doing?
No, I was saying Reverie was not expecting the face step and fell a good 2 feet down towards the ground before catching himself
Okay.
and flying back up. And he looks at Lilith. He's like, "All right, you get a point for that one."
You just get a big smile.
You were looking and looking outside, Caesar. There's too many footsteps on the ground to tell which ones were his, mixed in with all of the other gnomes in the dust on the cobblestones. The few people that you ask just kind of shrug their shoulders. Don't seem to pay too much attention to a random gnome in town. He's not there. And on that note, we're going to end the session for the evening. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you, everyone, for joining me and then getting to witness this wonderful, wonderful altruistic moment from our resident E.C.O.
Yeah, thanks for that money, Echo.
And with that, you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening and a happy, happy Independence Day.